Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now tonight, as I don't need to tell you, that tonight is a very special night indeed. It's New Year's Eve, leading into the new year. We've been preparing for this night for a couple weeks, and let's ring it in with a little something special. Let's ring it in with a very special Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. That and much more tonight on Explorations. Namaste everyone, how are we all doing out there? It's me, Leslie Tanner. How are we doing? Talk to me right now. I need to know what's that excitement level like? Because right now for me in the studio, the excitement level is absolutely through the roof. I could not be more enthusiastic to be in front of you right now. I am filled with an undeniable energy. You know, I couldn't deny if I was just some Joe Schmo, just some guy, right, and who didn't create the most effective personal power program in the country. Imagine that for a moment. I wasn't that guy, and I have this level of energy and enthusiasm flowing through me. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not deny the purpose and motivation that this universe was giving me. Namaste. How are we doing? Galactic Feline is tripping. What are we tripping on? Galactic Feline, that is so fun. Thank you for sharing. What are we tripping on? Namaste. Namaste. Chat with me. Chat with me a little bit. I got a rogue curl. I got a rogue curl in the back of my head. Hair and makeup's gotta check up on me. They gotta check up on me more. The team needs a hair and makeup. Anybody do hair and makeup in the chat? We might need you. Namaste, Galactic Feline. Happy New Year to you as well. Chromatic Mage, good to see you. M. Rivercup, also good to see you. Namaste to you. Namaste, everyone. It's fantastic to be here with you. Boofin Zima says, I'm hard as fuck. He's not gonna lie. He feels compelled to tell the truth. His penis is engorged. He has an erect penis. And thank you for sharing that with us. Namaste to you. Eldra Jonas over at YouTube.com. How are we doing at YouTube? By the way, how the are we doing at YouTube.com right now? YouTube Live on New Year's Eve? Wow. Now that's a place to be. That's a place to be. It's hard to imagine a bleaker place to be, either on Twitch or YouTube, both equally, in different ways. But equally bleak places to be on a night when so many more normal and more well-adjusted people are out and about in real life, enjoying a corporeal reality in a visceral way, and not you, not us, not me, not you, not us. Namaste. Good to be with you, butt-chugging chromatic mage. Tripping on that portal. Says Galactic Feline. Namaste. Tell me I don't know what... Are you playing Portal? Is that what's going on? Are you playing Portal on another monitor? Namaste. I got my drinks. Guys. So what we're doing right now, a little bit while we settle in, because we're going to have plenty of time to settle in and chew the fat with each other. While we settle in, guys, this is our situation tonight, all right? So, as it says, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. That's the whole thing. However, at about 9 o'clock, once we get our contestants lined up on the Discord server, we are going to start our Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. I'm shooting for about 9 o'clock with that. We will begin our competitive dating game show. On Explorations with Leslie Tanner. So guys, so as you might have seen me kind of promote throughout the week, what we do for Infatuations with Leslie Tanner is we allow you all to reserve your spot. And Lord knows we got a handful of people who knew they were going to be here, knew that they wanted to participate, and made sure that we kept the spot warm for them. However, guys, this is a dating game show in real time with the chat, with you all, with our explorers. So listen, if you did not reserve a spot, you watch a round or two and decide, listen, tonight's the night I gotta get involved. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night that you can get involved. I'll be dropping links in chat all night. All you gotta do is click on that Discord link. It'll bring, what's gonna happen when you click that Discord link that I drop into the chat throughout the night, what's going to happen when you click that link is it is going to take you to the green room of our Discord server, where a moderator will sort of just kind of prep you, let you know what to expect. It's super simple, and it is so much fun. You can ask anybody that's participated in Infatuations in the past. It is a hoot. It is, the stakes are I mean, compared to, the stakes are, I was going to say they're low, but considering what you could win, what you could walk away from this competition with, which is physical Leslie merchandise. I'll send you something in the mail. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, it is not a high. It doesn't. In my opinion, as a therapist, this does not require a high amount of skill. Is what I'm trying to say. Listen, if you can at least act normal, in the pocket of normal for 3 minutes, you stand a very good chance to at least get one W. And I'm telling you, and some of you can some of you can attest to this. And I'd be interested to see what some of your reactions to the Infatuations of the past have been. But I'll bet that that there's someone in chat that could back me up on this, that more often than not, the night goes to whoever can act normal for about a couple minutes at a time. What happens is a lot of people come up, they get nervous, they start fucking up, they're high, they're drunk, they're out of pocket, and then it ruins the whole thing. And I swear to God, if you guys, name some of the most prolific victors in the past. Well, the record obviously goes to, she's no longer with us, rest in peace, Mary Lou had to step away from the program, but she stepped up that night, Infatuations, and she barreled through she had an undefeated night. Undefeated. She did not take a single loss that whole night. And I swear to you, she didn't even do anything that fancy. She put on some makeup, smiled, and acted normal for about 3 minutes, chunks of 3 minutes at a time. No, not died, but she did step away from the program. That would be funny to start saying, though, that Mary Lou died. No, Mary Lou did not die. Maybe we should start saying that. She rocked it. She rocked it. Then look at another competitor who was able to hold it down by acting normal. Michaela. Yep, I sure do like cats, aka Michaela. Huh? She stepped up and she did a very good job of just being able. And listen, Lord knows that girl's not normal. All right, that girl has got some stuff wrong with her. But was she able to sit there in a simulated date and act kind of normal? M. Robert Kopp knows what I'm talking about. M. Robert Kopp knows what I'm talking about. Poor upset with the strategy that has proven itself to be successful over and over and over again. Poor is upset about it. That's because, and Poor, but you've gotten some W's by your ability to do that, but you get a little soft, you get a little loose. Poor's own looseness, which might be charming in other cases, sometimes does not, he's not a killer. He's not coming to compete. Namaste. Another one. Michaela, another not normal person who could not stand the pressure of explorations with Leslie Tanner. Had to step away from the program for a bit. If you guys notice that Michaela's in chat, please pipe up. I'd love to know. I'd love to know if she's in the chat tonight. Namaste. Michaela, yeah, she's not here. She's not here to everybody take a swing at spelling Michaela's name. Everybody in chat, go ahead. How do you think Michaela is spelled? Go ahead and take a swing at it. I'd love to see Odie Milt. We're gonna be seeing you. We're gonna be seeing you tonight. Odie Milt Galaxy reserved a spot. We're gonna keep that spot real nice and warm for you. There we go. Michaela, Michaela, Mitch, Yella. Ooh, I love this. This is beautiful stuff. I don't know, she's half white, half Puerto Rican. I don't know what the white part is though. Kind of racist that she just called it white. But I don't know what ethnicity her dad is. I guess, I mean, they're in the South. They're in the South, they're very Christian. If I had to guess, I'd guess like a waspy mutt. Like a Western European mutt of some kind. I guess, but Irish is different. I would say, like, maybe a little bit Northern, Scottish, and a Scandinavian, maybe English, maybe, I don't know, Is it German, Sheen? Do we have that confirmed? Do we have that 100% confirmed? Michaela is half German, half Puerto Rican. You would know though, because you do the really. Okay, no, we don't know. Like questionably German, though, is what you're saying, right? Questionably German. Namaste, everybody. Welcome on in. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, very special night, New Year's Eve. So guys, this is what we're going to be doing. Like I was saying, we're going to start at about 9 o'clock with some infatuations. Namaste, Elder Jonas. Elder Jonas is more father of three. Namaste to you. Blessings and namaste. Became a member, an official explorer over at youtube.com, everybody. God damn, thank you so much. Guys, can we get some namastes both in Twitch and YouTube for Brother Eldred Jonas? Please, 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 namaste. It's so good to have you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for officially joining us, Eldred Jonas. I can't thank you enough. First time subber. It's fun getting a sub over at youtube.com because that, I feel like it's not as people don't expect that kind of stuff from youtube.com. They're still wondering what's going on over here at YouTube Live. What's going on over here at youtubelive.com? Oh, speaking of which, YouTube Live, they haven't streamed in a while. Skeleton Realm, Eldred, and Real Watt. Are you guys check out, or anybody else in Twitch? Have you ever checked out the Skeleton Realm, guys? Huh? Have you ever checked these fellows out? Oh, it's Coco. I'm just on you. Oh, okay. Hey, Coco. It's Coco from Twitch. Skeleton Realm's cool. You should. They got a really. They got a fun little pilot. That's fun. On YouTube. Anyway, that's enough. So, guys, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We're gonna do the dating game show. We're gonna chill out here for a little bit, warm up, get the vibe right, get into the dating game show, and then we are going to count down to midnight. So it's according to Central Time, and right now it's 8:41. We got about 3 hours and 20 minutes left of 2025 here in the Central Time Zone, Chicago area. It's cool. You should. Cup. I'll bet you'd like them. I'll bet you'd like them. They used to do a streaming show. I don't know if they're just taking a break or whatever, but they're funny boys. Eastern here, so you got about, oh wow, so you got 2 hours left. 2 hours left, Odie Milk. Writhing, is it Writhing Goo? Writhing and Goo. Writhing and Goo. You in the Chicago area? Bagel Bialy, where is that? Charles Spink is from Papua New Guinea? Get out of town. Get out of town. Is that true? Are you yanking on my chain? Or are you just saying that country name because it's kind of a funny name? Got a bunch of different sounds and it's 3 words long. You're yanking on me. You're yanking on me. Namaste. Namaste, beautiful stuff. Yeah, so listen, tonight, it's nice. I love this little warm-up section. Anybody else sipping? Because I like just, we work so gosh dang hard all week long. Don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Don't we work harder than any other Twitch channel on, on this goddamn website or YouTube? We are a hard-working stream here, ladies and gentlemen. We are a hard-working stream. Let's see here. There we go. So guys, we're a hard-working stream, and it's nice to be able to sit here and just vibe a little bit with you. I got a drink right here. It's a sort of just whiskey water with a little bit of maple syrup in it. Robert Cop, I know where you are. Oh, but you're talking to somebody else. Namaste. Braided Carb 04, where can I deposit my entire bank account to you? Do you have PayPal? Do you have PayPal? Let me go ahead and drop the link to PayPal. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Namaste, Poor. Thanks for triggering that Santa Claus. Namaste to Poorer. Hopefully we get a performance. Hopefully somebody's entering the competition tonight. Poorer? Poorer, you jumping in tonight? You jumping in tonight, Poorer? Yeah, M. Robert Cop fucked around with the hot dog command. We don't do that. So. Namaste. So I'm sipping. So here's my beverage little spread. We got an energy drink, per normal. I love this stuff. So tonight I'm drinking an Alani Nu Cherry Twist. They were on more of a sale than the Celsiuses. So the Celsius is my go-to, but I couldn't deny this. I couldn't deny the deal at Walgreens. So I got this Alani Nu Cherry Twist. Fantastic stuff. And then I'm also got, so Not Mish is dipping into the alcohol. Namaste to you, Not Mish. Getting loose, having fun, taking that ponytail down and having just a little girly night, little girls' time. Thanks, that's my roommate, by the way, my temporary roommate, Not Mish. Isaac Hartman, very interesting question. When will you be running for president? No, I'm banned from CVS. You plug a banned from CVS. Walgreens, I get along famously with the staff. Good question though, Onion. Appreciate it. But no, so what was the question that somebody asked? Oh, when am I gonna? Isaac Hartman, fantastic question. Thank you so much for asking and bringing this to the fore. When am I going to be running for president, says Isaac Hartman. And that is such a funny question to me, because, you know, Lord knows I could do a tremendous job as the president of anything, really. However, I must say that that's part of the sacrifice that I make for not only you all, but the world around us. Part of the sacrifice is knowing that I could fix certain things. I could make certain things better in this world, given a variety of different jobs. But in improving this world, how much am I really helping the people that I care about and believe in the most, like you all? If I were to play some sort of vague father figure who improves your life in a material way, through some sort of political office.
With the eternal abyss at the beginning of time, God couldn't bear to face himself, but also couldn't bring himself to commit suicide. And so he created the other, damning us all, and somehow mustered the confidence to demand affection. Relatable, sure, but equally and utterly contemptible.
Namaste. Namaste. One of my more beautiful quotes. Thank you so much. Real quick affirmation, or quick communal vision, should I say. In a way, you're denying us your policy genius is a gift. That's, One Rod Chef, you get it. You understand. You understand what's going on. There's an extent to which I can, if I were to enter this sort of sea of just rotten, desiccated corpses of the political arena, in some ways I would be failing you on a level that would be like sexually abusive. And I mean that because sexual abuse is so traumatic. Anybody who's ever been sexually abused or knows anybody who's been sexually abused knows how damaging and traumatic this abuse can be. That's why I use it in such a specific way, that if I were to be president, I might as well just reach through this camera, through your screen, and start molesting you right now. Because that's how deeply I would be harming you, deeply I would be failing you, by not giving you the tools of transformation of this program that you see here. Think about that. Think about that. If I were to set down this program and stop giving you the tools of transformation that you all need, especially and start doing political office, ladies and gentlemen, I might as well start molesting you right now. I'm talking about, you name it. I'm talking about put my hand on your thigh, giving you one of these. Shh. Betting your titties around, man or woman. That's what's at stake here. That's how deeply I would be failing you. Yep, so there we go. Galactic Feline, I have been, it's very traumatic. Charles Spank, I bent over, facing away from my screen. So Charles Spank is saying, please, 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 take my ass, is what Charles Spank is saying. I'm holding my ass open. Spit in me and fuck on me a little bit. That's what Charles Spank is saying. Isaac Hartman, am I Christian? I'm Christian that's such a complicated question. That's such a complicated question. You know, I grew up Catholic, and I've spent a lot of time with Christians. A lot of time in and out of different Christian denominations. I've done, you know, this program speaks the language, is able to speak in the language of certain, of most approaches to Christianity, that's for sure, and religion in general. Isaac Hartman, good question. Good question. Are you Christian, Isaac? Oh, we're gonna start in about. Oh, it's 8:51 already. All right, guys, it's time. Let's get a little excited. All right, let's drop the damn. Where's the link? Guys, here it is. Here is the link in the chat right now, guys. If you are looking forward to participating in Infatuations tonight, the link is in the chat. Now, those of you, there's a handful of you guys who reserved your spot. That link is for you right now in chat. We're keeping your spot warm. However, if you are excited, I'm looking at some past competitors, right? I'm looking in the chat right now. I'm seeing Poorer. I'm seeing who, Namaste, Encrypt, and Blessings and Namaste. Come on in, special night. Thank you for joining us. Iron Chef, listen, One Round Chef, you're gonna get a look at one round and you're gonna know. You're gonna really wanna get involved. Yeah, that's funny. A lot of the, and this, it goes to show the effectiveness. A lot of the past competitors, as Not Mish points out, a lot of the past competitors have found themselves so overwhelmed by the power of the program that they need to leave. They need to spend time away from it. You know, such as Mary Lou, such as Michaela, such as who else? But guys, that link is in the chat. Go ahead, click that link, and as soon as we get some people filed in, we'll get started on Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. And I'm telling you, you might be nervous, and that's as understandable as it is. That means that you are present in it. And also, once you see this thing in real time, once you see this thing in action flowing along, you're going to realize how much fun it is. You're going to realize what it takes to win. Well, and you're going to realize that you yourself could be the winner tonight on Infatuations. You yourself, the winner, could be in chat right now, not even thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to play tonight. They might come to that realization after the first round, join in, and walk out with the merch. Now, for merch, guys, we got some exciting stuff, as always. The t-shirt, the classic Namaste style t-shirt that's on the web store, on the website. We've got some prints that we can send you. We've got a signed headshot. We've got some VHS tapes that I've got the 2024 I forgot, Growth to Nowhere tape, and we've got the Beauty of Nature on VHS tape. We've got so much stuff that I gotta send you. Duncan did it. Namaste to you, Duncan. Explorer of the Month, Duncan did it. Namaste to you. Good to see you, Duncan. Namaste. So yeah, so in terms of past competitors, Duncan did it. He was, not only was he a past winner for a night, but he also got to the finals of the Tournament of Champions a couple months ago. He got to the finals of the Tournament of Champions just a couple months ago. Beat out by Michaela. Who, or no, not Michaela. Who was it? I forgot already. Who won? No, Vita. No, not Vita. Shh, damn it. Who won Tournament of Champions? Do I have to show my penis? No. It was Vlada. It was Vlada. Can you show your penis? Please do not. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear that up. Really good question, guys. I'm going to drop the link in the chat one more time. Guys, go ahead, click this link. If you want to participate, let's get started. I know, I see some past competitors. I see Duncan. I see Vita. I see, who are two heavy hitters, by the way, the finals. I see Poor. I see, who else? Who else? Charles Spank. I love that. I love Chuck Spank. Chuck Spank looking to show hog tonight on Infatuations on twitch.tv and youtube.com. Eldred Jonas with a communal vision. Namaste. Let's go ahead and get this perspective in here. Can't wait. Didn't Duncan say he graduated the program? That's a really good point, Eldred Jonas. He did say that, and we had a little argument. Remember we had a little argument about it? I don't even know how that terminate just happened. Galactic Feline, yeah, you'll see around. Check out around. It's going to be very simple, very easy. Let's see. All right, so listen, they're popping in. Guys, we got some competitors lining up. Very exciting as we settle in here, getting ready getting ready for game time soon. There we go. They're coming in, guys. They're coming in. Namaste, guys. The energy's getting up. The energy's getting focused. The energy's getting ready to be fully engorged and fully embraced. As far as my mind is able to tell, as a legally licensed and trained therapist, here we are at I think more therapy should have dating game shows like this. I think therapy would, at the very least, be less boring. If you're a therapist in chat, maybe, I saw there's these new kinds of therapy that I see that really like, they make me scratch my chin. I'm gonna be honest. There's a sort of, I forgot what it's called, like hug therapy, or like, what is it? It's what's that? It's surrogate touch therapy or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? Have you seen anything about this? There's got to be someone in chat. Have you seen any business about this surrogate like affection or surrogate cuddling or surrogate hugging like thing? Have you seen it? It's hilarious. It is awesome. It is so funny. Yeah, it's using psychedelic assisted therapy. That is Berry Punch. I love it. Have you done it? Do you know people who have done it? Anybody else know what I'm talking about? This surrogacy thing? One Run Chef with a communal vision. Namaste. Competition in dating prepares one for the adversarial dynamics of marriage. One Run Chef, you could not have put it better. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you think the ideal romance is this sort of smooth, harmonious thing, no. As somebody put kind of, in a very, in a sort of sweeter way than I would put it. But, to be in love is to be in love with the space in between you and your object of affection, right? To be in love is to be in love in the space between, the engulfable gap between you and the other. It's like having a third party is the failure, the disappointment, the impossibility for you to actually know the person across from you. The disaster, the disappointment. Ladies and gentlemen, Yes, as one Ron Chef put it, it prepares you. You must be prepared to both embody and also interact with your adversary in any kind of relationship like that. P Chops. Namaste. P Chops. Good to see you, P. How you doing tonight? How's P Chops? Yeah, okay, Berry Punch, it's funny. It's really fun. Okay, guys, so back to the, listen, we're filling in. We got some contestants coming on in. Yeah, I'm going to keep dropping this link until we get a couple in there. Once we get a couple, we can get started. Once we get a couple, we could get the first round started, and then you guys can see what this game show is, and then the ball will be rolling. We'll just be taking contestant after contestant. Again, winner. And it might be such that 2 wins gets you the merch. But I'll send you some damn merch for free. I'll pay for shipping even. Namaste. Now, okay. This surrogate touching thing is... I love the liberal mind is truly astounding. The liberal mind and its ability to avoid itself and the person in front of them truly is like, it's like watching like a constant Olympic level event of the mind. It's like their minds are so athletic. If they took like 10% of the energy that they spend on avoiding themselves and the person in front of them, we'd truly live in the liberal utopia that they believe that they're going to usher us to. But they're so afraid. So the surrogate touching thing, right? The surrogate touching thing. What if they don't like being touched? I love it because once you introduce somebody, right? You introduce this like third neutral thing, right? This third neutral thing. Argument being, oh, we're gonna rewire part of your brain and in a safe, contained environment. We're gonna rewire the part of your brain that we're gonna smooth out the trauma response, give you a way to deal with, the wires being crossed. But I love this idea of neutrality. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like cute. It's ultimately very destructive and hideous, but it's cute. It's kind of cute. Man, you give me 2 sips of whiskey and start talking about the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a night. Namaste. Contestants filing in right now as we speak. State HMO psych docs won't touch patients. That is such a specific statement from which you can imply a great deal of experience. Namaste, Berry Punch, for sharing that. State HMO psych docs won't touch. Won't touch. I was the way you phrased it. They won't touch you. They won't touch me. Like you were asking them, please touch me, and they're like, no. Don't worry, Onion Plug. Oh, Charles Spank, will I be a contestant? Oh, no, I have to be the judge. I wish I could compete. Lord knows I do a fantastic job, but, someone's got to be the judge. Someone's got to be the judge. I want to be, but I am at a bonfire. So also, guys, I will include that you can do this from your phone. You can do this from your phone. You just got to have Discord. Oh, 4%? Womp womp. Well, guys, we got our first contestant lined up, ready to rock and roll. We're waiting for a second, and then we're going to hit go on this bitch. We're going to hit go. New Year's Eve infatuations, guys. We got plenty of people watching. Plenty of people watching. Somebody's got to step in. Namaste, but this is good. I'm happy to be sitting here with you just talking about... I don't think, you know, this goes for any sort of ideological framework, but generally speaking, you know, the fundamentalists have absolutely no way of accounting for the blind spot that they have. And especially if it's the dominant framework by which we understand the world, its zealots have no way of even calculating the destruction that they're wreaking on the human soul. And that's why it's so funny to watch the surrogacy affection fucking thing. It's so funny. I love it. Also just like the term client. It's very funny. When therapists started using the word client, it kind of like they're an HVAC guy. Or they're redoing somebody's siding. That's pretty funny to me too. Put this in a comedy special. I'll laugh and giggle all the night long. My therapist uses the term friend. Oh man, really? Does anybody else have a therapist that uses funny terms like that? Friend, client. Who else? Friend. Like they're your friend, like they're your buddy? God. I love how it takes like 6 months for them to get the training they have to do such mind-bending damage. Therapist uses buddy. Pete chops, I like that. Played the therapist off against each other. Were your parents divorced? You come from a broken divorce home? Chromatic Mage, yeah, so it's funny. Oh, we might have somebody lined up. We might have two. But on this therapist thing, all my therapists quit before this. Yeah. Womp womp, Berry Punch. Namaste. Womp womp. I would think it's fucked up for my therapist to call me a friend. That's what I'm saying. This is why you can't trust these people. You can't trust these people. Most of them, it's not even a matter of intellect. It's a matter of their, how aware they are of their own emotions. And they're generally, I mean, most people are fine. You know, they could just kind of functionally be nice and listen and avoid any disasters, but calling them a friend, that's funny. My therapist just uses my name. Right on. I had this therapist that said, "It's good to see you," every time, expecting me to respond in kind. She got fired pretty quick. How'd she say it? Was it annoying? Did you believe her? Overturned Big Rig, I think people are lonely and therapists cash in on it. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. Mr. Leslie Tanner, in what reality would we see you as a contestant? One where I'm not Leslie Tanner. I'd have to not be the host. I'd have to not be the judge. What if my name was Lesbian Tanner? I mean, that is a nickname I have. Lesbian Tanner. Well, I mean, I get along famously with lesbians. There is something, anybody who's seen the magic happen between me and a lesbian knows that it's the real deal. Lesbians and I speak a very, like a vibrational language with each other. It's good to see you. Said it really intensely. Wide-eyed psycho. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Really. Why is it overturn bigger? She said it intensely. Wide-eyed psycho. Why? Why does she have to do that? Because she, honestly, on some level, she's uncomfortable with the fact that she's terrified of you. She's scared of you. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do, and they told her in school, basically, she has to be nice. Unconditional positive regard is the term that they use. And she's like, all right, I'm scared of this person. I might hate this person. I might hate having to be a therapist, so I better do this. Wide-eyed psycho, youth group leader, how are you? Oh my God, it's so good to see you! Oh, thank you for being here. Oh, it's so good. I love our time together. Oh. Yeah. Or they're uncomfortable with the fact that they have to be paid to do it? Come on, what is it? I don't pay my friends to listen to my dumb shit. Maybe I should. We're waiting on one more. We almost had one. As soon as we get one more contestant locked in, we'll hit the go button on this. And I swear to God, once you guys see how simple and easy this is and how fun this is, you guys are gonna just click the link. I'll click the link. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys have it around. Yeah, Charles Spank is waiting. And guys, who wants to go against Charles Spank? Who wants to set this off right? Who wants to set the vibe? Right. You know what's also another funny thing? You know what's also funny? That okay, so I've seen several things in chat tonight, chat, somebody has said something like, I'm being indoctrinated, alluding to the feeling of being indoctrinated, not liking it. Or that somebody's giving me a wide-eyed psycho greeting that you distrust, and you should, that's correct. Now these people, I'm telling you, this is why this program is so needed. This program is so important. You will get more for yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually here at this program than you will get in 1,000 therapists out there. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to say. It's a really funny aspect of this that everybody's saying this, I'm being indoctrinated, I don't trust the person in front of me, I feel like they're taking advantage of me, I feel like they're taking advantage of people being lonely, etc., etc. And when a therapist, this is one of the funnier ones, one of the funnier aspects of this is that they have this script that this sort of self-defensive, they're allergic to empathy a little bit. They're part of it's this sort of a mindset that cannot fail, and it can only be failed, right? So that they have a term, I forgot what the term is, just Do we have any therapists in chat right now? What's the term? When a patient or client doesn't work out, and it couldn't possibly be a fuck up, so it becomes like this is a. Namaste. We're waiting on one more. We can't do it with one. We need two. Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. How we doing? What is it? What are the feelings that are preventing us from participating in infatuations tonight? Go ahead, chat. Talk to me. What's going on? Incompatibility? Yeah, something. Treatment resistant. Barry Punch knows. Barry Punch is crazy. Barry Punch knows what. Treatment resistant is one of the big ones. Incompatibility. Yeah, like, or they chalk it up to sort of, yeah, it just wasn't a good fit. Which, you know, is a, not to act like it's not a thing, but you don't have to go to, you got to meet, yeah. So you got to see how some of these motherfuckers talk. It's, you know, if they did half of their job, then Explorations wouldn't be as successful of a personal power program as it is. There we go. Certifiable. Barry Punch. Namaste. Yep. That's such a funny. I'm gonna remember that, Barry Punch. That shit you said. The state HMO psych docs won't touch you. Just the exact phrasing that you use in that is very funny to me. It's very funny. They won't, like you wanted them to or something. You're like, please, like you grab their hand and try to get them to touch you. They're like, no. Tase you. So guys, yeah, not me just bringing up some good points, guys. Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, this is not real dating. You are competing against an enemy to defeat them. If you're in a relationship, you do not have to kiss, touch, anything. And in fact, if you go into this thinking that you're going to get your ass kicked, maybe, what you should be thinking of it as, I'm here to compete. I'm here to be on a date and be the best at being on a date. Not to meet someone, not to vibe, not to feel chemistry. Tonight is about competition. Charles Spank has this. Leslie, be my salesman. Tell them why they should date me. Yeah, Charles Spank. Listen, Charles Spank. I know quite a bit about Charles Spank. We've worked one-on-one for months, and Charles Spank is honestly, you could beat him pretty easily, and I'll tell you how. Do not joke around. Let me say that again. If you want to beat Charles Spank, do not joke around. Take everything he says very seriously. And I promise you, you've probably got like a 60 to 70% chance at success. Charles Spank, very confident. I love that. But listen, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, infatuations, we're getting a late start. Come on, somebody join in. Somebody pop up. Mother Dipplebob, good to see you. Good to see you. Mother Dipplebob making an appearance. Namaste. Mother Dipplebob, you doing anything for New Year's Eve? What's going on over there? It's funny, the number keeps going up. I need one other person to join in. One other person. Everybody's getting nervous. We got to do something about that. We got to do some icebreakers or something in here. Because people are nervous to call in and they're nervous about infatuations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. This is going to be a lot of fun. I am going to harshly judge the contestants tonight, Leslie. Namaste, Mother Nipple Bottom. You and me both. You and me both. How do we join? Here, Sleepo. Sleepo, here. I just dropped the link in chat. Click that link, it'll take you to the green room. Sleepo. Danny
If
Blue
I
Jeans.
played professional football, I'd just be the strongest and fastest person on the field and win every single game.
Couple sips of whiskey. Start talking about the other. That Robert Cop, namaste. So yeah, do we got somebody? I think we might have somebody. Let me check in. I just dropped the link in chat. We're getting some contestants in, I think. I know some people are going to be coming through a little bit later tonight. Mother Nipple Bottom with the communal vision. Namaste to you. Nervousness is weakness. You must allow the tenets of the program to guide you to relief. All right, guys, we got two. We got two locked and loaded, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a second, let me... Ladies and gentlemen, we got two. We got two. We're ready to set this bitch off. You guys ready? You guys ready for Infatuations with Leslie Tanner? So guys, let's go ahead and go over exactly what you're about to see. And this will all make sense. After we get through a round, the mechanics of this will be very easy, very apparent. Now, in a moment, I'll play the intro video, we'll get started on the game show, and we will bring in our first two contestants. The first two contestants will say a little bit something about themselves, introduce themselves to the chat, get a little bit, maybe a little insight into their strategy, where their head's at, what they're looking to get out of this whole experience. And then after this, ladies and gentlemen, after the introductory period, we will then provide you all with a chance to bet your hard-earned channel points and wager them on who you think will win the round, who will win the competitive simulated date. You bet as many points as you want, high, low, you pick, you figure it out. Lots of heated argument in the chat during this period. Then after that, we simply say the infatuator's prayer and enter the date. We enter the date. 3 uninterrupted minutes of simulated date. We watch them go head to head, and I'm taking notes. I'm seeing who's doing better, what strategies are being employed. Then at the end of the date, we will go over the questions that have been provided by chat, sort of exit questions for each contestant. I will take the contestants through the questions, do a little sort of exit thing, and then we will enter the judgment round where I will announce my winner for that round. After which, we will announce the winner, I will award the points. Now, if this seems a little confusing, it's going to make tremendous sense in just a moment. It's going to make tremendous sense in just a moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some excitement. Let's get some, it still says exploration. Yeah, I know, it will say infatuation in just a moment, don't you worry. Don't you worry. 90 minutes till EST countdown. Oh, very exciting. Very exciting for someone that's not me. All right. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Guys, let's do it. New Year's Eve infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. What do you say we get goddamn started? Namaste, everybody. Namaste, everybody. Welcome on into Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. It's me, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner, here with a very special New Year's Eve Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, the internet's only competitive dating game show featuring you all from the chat, going head-to-head in 3-minute-long simulated dates to determine who among us is worthy of love, merits affection. We all know very well that it's not everyone. Some of us, even many of us in chat right now, will live our entire lives as predictably as they are lonely. You can predict it from a million miles away that I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, and there's reasons for that. Sometimes it's a roll of the dice, but sometimes you just don't have the skills, you don't have the personality, you don't have what it takes to relieve yourself of this. And this game is designed to help you figure that out exactly. The winner of this will be a winner because they are, in a very genuine, bare-bones sense, worthy of affection and worthy of love. Not everybody is, like I said. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and we had a contestant just bounce 1 second. Let me double check what's going on. Oh, there we go, cool. Namaste. Okay, great. So guys, let's just go ahead and real quick get, where's the damn, let me get one thing on the screen real quick and then we'll get started and introduce the contestants. Now, we've got some handsome first round contestants. You guys are in for a damn treat. That I guarantee you. That I guarantee. When you see this meet on the screen in just a moment, y'all are gonna start salivating. Like, you know, like an old cartoon. Steam's gonna come out of your ears, you're gonna have to pull the collar away from your neck because you'll become so sexually aroused in just a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do that though, right over here, you're gonna notice some bit menu stuff. So, okay, at the 100 bits, we're doing communal visions. They're less because sometimes I miss them. They're gonna scroll on top. If you have a message to share with the community, you may do so at the 100 bit level. Now, during the date, if you think of a question that you wanna ask the contestants, after the date is over, for 250 bits at the end of every single date round, I will take the questions from chat and pose them to each contestant, further exploring their personalities. Now, this is where things get a little exciting. Down here, for 1,000 bits, you'll see the override Leslie and decide by poll. So what that means is that if you see the decision that I have made during the judgment round, who I've declared the winner and who I've declared the loser, you in chat may interrupt me and override me, starting a poll in chat to democratically determine who the winner of that round was. So for 1,000 bits, you can override my decision and determine among yourselves, throwing it to a democratic poll, who the genuine winner was. Now this is the most wrathful one. The 3,000 bits, you can clear the board. It gets rid of both contestants. You're tired of looking at them. You're tired of hearing them. You want to fuck somebody's life up and fuck up their whole string of wins. 3,000 bits clears the board. New batch immediately. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, I know I'm throwing a lot at you. Let's go ahead and get started. You can see how this works. And listen, it's all going to make sense in context, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, if you are on the fence and you're thinking about joining up, tonight is the night. I want to see you. I want to see so many of you in this competition, guys. Namaste. Let's get this 2026 started off on the right foot with infatuations. Now, are you guys ready to meet the contestants? Let me see some namaste in chat. If you are ready to meet the first two brave and, like I said before, extremely handsome first round contestants of our very special New Year's Eve infatuations. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our first round contestants. Would you look at that, guys? Can we get some can we get some applause? Can we get some namaste in chat? Can we get some excitement going for our first two? I called for some people to step up and they did. So let's just go in order and take a second to meet our contestants. Contestant number one, namaste to you. Blessings and namaste. I don't know if you can see yourself. I'm sharing the screen on Discord as well. But
yeah, I can.
Okay, beautiful. Well, namaste. Contestant one, please, we're dying to know. Introduce yourself to chat and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Booty Wow. I'm new to the program. I play World of Warcraft and Counter-Strike and... Classic games. You're drawn. So do you mess around with any of these newfangled games, or are you just find yourself being gravitating back to just the classics? I basically just gravitate back to Counter-Strike every so often.
You ever play any of these new ones? These games where you don't really even do anything, like Hello Kitty Island Adventure or something?
No. I play Valheim.
That's kind of like Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made that up. I know what Valheim is. I've just never played it. Is it Valheim fun though?
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. So guys, listen. Personality oozing out of Booty Wow. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for joining us. The bravery that you're showing by joining us first round. I can't thank you enough. So listen, thank you endlessly. I'm going to remember this forever. Namaste to Booty Wow. It's great to put a face to the username. Now, let's move on over to our second contestant. In the heart number two, contestant number two, go ahead and introduce yourself to chat and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Charles Spank. I'm the last surviving Spank in the Spank bloodline. That's for a reason. I never lose. So, I think that the challenger is going to have a little bit of struggles going against me.
Namaste. So somebody already here to play, here to run. Doggy's got a bite on him. Namaste. Spank. So tell me, Spank, what exactly, so you said you're the last surviving member of the Spank bloodline. Did somebody kill your family?
I mean, my family comes from a line of war. We always go to war. I've been raised in a very violent household. I understand things that I must do to win. I do not falter. There's a reason that I'm the surviving Spank. Okay, there we go. So listen, Spank is here to win. We can feel the intensity. It's not always that we get somebody as tense as Charles Spank, but we can all feel it, right? Can't we, chat? Can't we feel the intensity coming off of two? Ooh, Lord, that look. Those eyes, that intensity, could drill a hole through some drywall. Namaste to you. So listen, I've heard what I needed to hear tonight. Guys, let's go ahead. It is now time to enter the prediction round. So what's about to happen is I'm going to hit the prediction round button. We will enter the prediction round, and that is a chance for all of you in chat to wager your points, your channel points that you gathered during the week. Wager them on who you think is going to win this round. Player number one, Booty Wow, or player number two, Charles Spank. Let's enter the prediction round. So, Booty Wow, let's start with you. Why should we be wagering our hard-earned channel points on you?
I kind of came when you needed me.
Right, you did.
I was waiting for somebody to join, and I was like, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and join.
Thank you. Beautiful. All right, so you're the hero that we needed.
And I don't mind. It's okay if he wins because maybe somebody else will be encouraged to join.
Okay, I see. So you're thinking big picture wise. Okay, let's go to Charles Spank. Charles Spank, why should we be putting our points on you, brother?
I mean, I'm gonna spin it around back on him. I've been waiting in here for so freaking long. He actually came to my rescue a little bit. I've been waiting here before anyone was even thinking about joining, and I didn't complain for a fraction of a second. If we really want to talk about waiting, if we really want to talk about tenacity, then I think it goes to me.
Wow. Listen, we got two fighters. We got two hungry dogs barking at each other through the cages, unable to wait for the round. Now I'm going to say, so listen, the chat chose Charles Spank as the predicted victor of this round, but not by much. You had a couple of fans on your side, Booty Wow. So listen, guys, listen. One more question before we enter the date. Say the prayer and enter the date. I'll ask for this for both of you, but let's start with you, Booty Wow. Booty Wow, what are you? It's like sexually speaking. Are you gay or straight, or what's going on with you?
I am straight, yeah.
So straight fella. Go to you, Charles Spank. What's going on with you? Straight, gay, something else?
I mean, I thought I was 100% straight until I started watching the stream, and then I saw this guy named Leslie Tanner. And now I guess I'm in the queue for questioning.
Wow. Question mark. So, at least in some way, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off with what we refer to as a forced gay date. This is a forced gay date, at least a little bit. You know, my prowess has sort of inspired some question marks in Charles Spank, but this is technically, according to our criteria, this is a forced gay date. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is say the infatuator's prayer and enter directly into the date. So, contestants, I'm going to put the prayer on the screen, just simply recite it as it goes by to sort of mentally and spiritually prepare, all right? All right, let's go ahead. Infatuator's prayer. I do not exist without the other, and the other does not exist without me. As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon my enemy, I experience a lust that defies either. Love into fear, fear into hatred, hatred into lust, lust into need.
Lust into need.
That which delivers me destroys me. That which destroys me delivers me. For all of time, until form becomes formless, emotion and being gives way to eternal silence. Namaste. All right, guys, let the day start. Leave it all out there and have some fun. The date has begun.
How's it going?
Oh, the date's begun?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I've been doing all right. What have you been up to?
Enjoying the holiday break.
What have you got planned?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nope. What do you have planned?
Well, I guess we can make out or something.
Maybe later?
I'm more of a get it done now kind of guy.
We still have 2 minutes.
To make out or to talk?
Not to make out.
Okay. Well, I heard this is a forced gay date, so I mean, if we're forced to do it, then I mean, I'm just trying to, be respectful of the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
The ball's in your court, buddy. I don't know, like.
If this was a gay date, where would you take me on our first gay date?
Probably like gay McDonald's.
I think that would probably work if I was gay.
Well, you are for this.
Okay.
So we're going to gay McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Okay, what's your order? Because listen, I'm the man of the relationship, so I'll pay for your meal.
A double cheeseburger and a 6-piece McNugget.
Make it a quadruple cheeseburger and 12-piece.
Are we sharing it, or is it just for me?
That's all you, buddy. That's all you. That's my treat to you. Anyways, I know that you're quiet because, you have a little crush on me, but you're allowed to talk, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I left him speechless. Can we end the freaking clock early? I just freaking won. I just won. I left him speechless. He doesn't know what to say. I wooed him. I swept him off his feet. Nothing to say. I just freaking won.
I don't. The gay McDonald's date was perfect. I didn't know how to follow up.
I just freaking won. You don't know what to say. That is the whole thing with falling in love. I take the words right out of your mouth. I leave you speechless.
Wow, 3, 2, 1, and that's the date. Guys, can we get some namaste going in chat? Can we get some damn namaste going in chat for our 2 contestants? Now again, listen, regardless of what you may feel about in any of their performances, how you sort of are reflecting on them, I want it to be known that these 2 stepped up for the first round when everybody was sort of quaking in their boots. So can we get some namaste just for the bravery of our first 2 contestants? Cannot thank them enough for getting us started off on the right foot. Now, listen, before I do sort of any reflections on the performances I just saw during that date and declare the winner, there were a couple questions posed from the chat. Now, firstly, we had Mother Nipplebottom, a very strong and insightful explorer here. Mother Nipplebottom had the question, and let's start, I'm going to put this to Booty Wow first, okay, Booty Wow? First question is, your date brings their racist 90-year-old grandpa. How do you handle this? Booty Wow, how do you handle that?
I guess I would just be respectful. I don't know.
Honestly, that's a tremendous answer. That's a really good answer. How do you handle that? You roll with the punches, right? A 90-year-old, because it's not like a vital, 24-year-old who's in the physical peak of his life or something being racist.
You're definitely not gonna change his mind. No.
Yeah, 90-year-old grandpa. Yeah, 90-year-old grandpa. He's on his way out. He can barely tie his damn shoes. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw that question on over to Charles Spain, contestant 2. I'll ask the whole thing again. Your date brings their racist 90-year-old grandpa. How do you handle this?
Well, I'm one to respect my elders, so if he brought his racist 90-year-old grandpa, correct?
Right, correct.
So I'm one to respect my elders. In all actuality, I'd probably toss him out and then start dating the grandpa.
Look at that. So there's something like, so and this is any date or this particular date?
I thought we were talking about this specific date. I mean, I guess like in a general sense, I would probably do that. But, just because, like I said, you have to respect the elderly.
That's true.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about this date specifically.
No, 100%. No, that's perfect. I just want to understand the context of your answer. But also, I think there's something pretty insightful about your read on racism in a lot of cases, that the sexual component to racial hatred, right? There's an undeniable sexual arousal behind sort of racial or and other kinds of prejudice, right? They want to get after it. They want to get fucked, obliterated, destroyed. So that's why they're on the offensive. And there's a sexual aggression there, huh? Correct. Namaste. Thanks so much, Charles Spank, for backing me up on that. Now, let's go ahead, guys. So I think we've got, was there any other? Let's see. Hold on one second. I want to double check, make sure there was no other, because Orchestar threw in 250 bits. I want to make sure that Orchestar didn't pose a question. Orc, did you have a question? Or did you just throw bits in? No question? Okay, thanks, Gene. Yeah, so listen, okay, that was that. Guys, that was the question, and I am ready to enter the judgment round and make my decision. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what we are dealing with right here is a classic cat and mouse dynamic. We've got a mouse that's like lifting its little skirt up in Booty Wow and saying like, "Come get me, you can't get me. I'm gonna play it tight-lipped. I'm gonna play hard to get. I'm gonna poke out of my little hole. I'm gonna go back inside." Now, classic strategy, and a lot of times it can be very successful. So namaste to your performance on that on that level. Then on Charles Spank, though, the classic cat, right? The kitty with the claws out, here to play, ready to get that meal for himself, ready to pay for the quadruple burger, ready to pay for the nuggies, ready to go to an appropriately homosexual McDonald's. I thought that was an interesting little touch, to going to the, because, you know, Lord knows, guys, we've all been to well, I would say there's either straight McDonald's, and then as of, I would say, 10 years ago, they started doing that neo-lib, non-binary renovation of all McDonald's. And I'm not talking about the messy non-binary. I'm not talking about the messy they them. I'm talking about that sort of Soviet rationed aesthetic, neo-lib, weird, like smooth thing. No genitalia with the renovations. And so there's that. But he said, let's go to the gay McDonald's. And I think that was really fun. I thought that was really an interesting thing. And honestly, in terms of the effectiveness of the strategies played by each of our contestants, I got to give it to Charles Spank. Charles Spank came out to play. He declared the W before the round was even over. He had the swag. Now listen, if you would have played a little more demure, Booty Wow, a little more demure, oh my God, Mother Nipplebottom apparently disagrees. Okay, here we go. Mother Nipplebottom has overridden my decision and opened up a poll in chat. So chat, it's up to you. I don't know why somebody would do this, but it's up to you. Chat, who do you think won that round? Do you think it's Booty Wow, contestant 1, or Charles Spank, contestant 2? It's up to you. Let's see how this goes. Brad Scott knows what I'm talking about with the Soviet neo-lib, decaying empire, McDonald's renovation shit, smooth Ken doll, pussyless, penisless thing. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, okay, so right now it's neck and neck. Guys, if you're looking to, well, you probably won't even get what I'm saying because of the delay until it's over, but right now it is neck and fucking neck. It's crazy to watch. Who is going to walk out of here? Couple seconds left. Oh my God, it's a dead tie. Oh my Lord in heaven, it is a dead tie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. It means I get to pick, and you know who I'm picking. Brother, it's Charles Spank going on to the next round. Can we get some namaste in chat for Charles Spank? Namaste. How does it feel to have the W, Charles?
I mean, I think that even though he lost, I mean, I think we both came out winners because, you know, I'm probably going to take him on a second take.
Wow. Ruthless even after the fact. Now, Booty Wow, like I said, you're a strong competitor, but you did lose, and you are unworthy of affection ultimately. How does that feel?
It hurts.
As it should. Namaste to you, and thank you so much for joining us, Booty Wow. And listen, Booty Wow, feel free to jump back in a little bit later tonight if you feel inspired, like you felt like you could do a little bit better next time, okay? Namaste to you, though.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Namaste. Now, guys, let's go ahead and award those points and take a look at the leaderboard. Who walked out of that with the points? That's what I'm interested about. Let's go ahead and look at the points summary. So, guys, if you bet on Charles Spank, you walked out with some points. Orchestar putting 20,000 down, walking out with 31. Ellie Benelli, 20 and 31 as well. Space Cat, 10 and 15. Not Mish, 5 and 7.8. M. Robert Cop, 5 and 7.8. Then Pepperoncini, Boofin Zimas, I Love Fresh Memes, Disneyland Pimp, and Pax Holiday. Paltry amounts of points wagered, but all walked out with a little bit more than they walked in with. So namaste to our winners. So guys, that concludes our first round. Makes sense, right? All that shit I was saying about how this works, it makes sense, right? In action, in motion, it makes sense. So guys, what do you say we get this, keep this nasty BITCH rolling along, right? We got our second contestant, third contestant technically, ready to rock and roll for our second round. Who's ready? Namaste. Namaste. Let's see. Let's take. I want to make sure I can see all the chat. There we go. There we go. Namaste. All right, guys, that's enough. Enough waiting around. Let's get this another contestant in and wait for them to turn on their video. Namaste, second contestant, or second round challenger, third contestant technically. Namaste and welcome on in. All right, we got the video on. Oh, looking good. Looking like a little salty little snack I want to put in my mouth. Namaste, guys. I cannot wait to bring this son of a bitch in. You're gonna again, like I said, like that first round, you're gonna have to pull the collar away from your neck and turn into a wolf like in cartoons because they're so sexually arousing. Guys, join me in welcoming our second round's contestants. Namaste. Namaste to both of you. Blessings. Now, okay, so contestant number 1, Charles Spank. You moved from 2 to 1. You're in the contestant 1 position. We know a little bit about you, so I'm more interested. Let's go to contestant 2. Contestant 2, go ahead and introduce yourself to chat and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Tao. I'm very new to the program. Only been around here for a couple weeks, maybe. Very excited, really interested in it. As far as who I am, I'm sort of like a all-purpose, pretty ordinary nerd kind of guy.
Okay.
Like Dungeons and Dragons, video games. Was a band nerd back in the day, but that's pretty much who I am.
What'd you play in band?
I played tuba when I was in high school. These days, I play trombone because it's a lot cheaper and easier to move around.
Right, and people want to hear it.
You know, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
In which direction? I'd be surprised how much people want to hear the tuba or how little they want to hear the trombone.
How little they want to hear the trombone. You know,
that's true. That's true. That's true. But I would, interesting. Yeah, did you know, would you believe it if I told you that I myself played the tuba as well, Tao?
You know, you have wonderful energy and are clearly a profoundly good human being, so I'm not surprised to hear that.
Yes, 100% right. They're a bunch of rascals in the tuba section, right? They're a bunch
Low
of
brass.
low brass, and that's the thing. If you're looking for the bad people, you're looking for the predators. What you're looking for is the trumpets or the percussionists, or you're not looking. You don't go to the tuba with your. You don't go to the tuba section. Let's just say what was that? It wasn't To Catch a Predator. Nobody's doing it To Catch a Predator of the tuba section, because that's not going to be as anywhere near as successful as if you went to a trumpet section. Listen, anyway, here me and you chopping it up about about a very specific interest. Namaste. Thank you for joining us tonight, Tao. I genuinely appreciate your presence tonight. Let's see. We've got Fram Weird with a communal vision. I hate when two band nerds meet Jesus Christ. You know what I'm talking about, Fram. You know, and it's weird because, there's this myth that goes around about band people, about how much they don't get laid and how nerdy they are and whatnot. And that's the thing. Band people fuck. Band people fuck. They also like to say this about fat people in general, right? They're like, oh, they're not as attractive, blah, blah, blah. They don't have sex. That's not true. Fat people fuck. You have to understand this. There's a different kind of sexuality in these communities that I would be happy to teach any of you. So please, stick around and maybe we could go into that in a different night. But anyway, guys, here I am on my soapbox. So listen, let's go to contestant 1, Charles Spank. How are we feeling about this new contestant?
He's got me kind of nervous, I'll be honest with you. He might be the one that defeats the last surviving Spank.
Wow, so you're shaking.
I'm shaking in my boots.
Holy freaking moly. Namaste. So listen, this is exciting stuff. We know enough about contestants, and it is time to enter the prediction round. So again, guys, in just a moment, wager your points. Throw some points down. Who do you think's walking out of this round with the W? Let's start with you, contestant 2, Tao. New to the program, but why should we be placing our channel points on you tonight?
I'm here to have fun. I just want to have a good time, and I think honestly bringing an open, playful energy to a date is really the way that you attract people. Okay. You have to have some kind of curiosity and optimism about the future, and I'm just here to have a good time.
Beautiful, love that. Namaste. Let's go to Charles Spank. Charles Spank, you voiced a little bit of concern, but ultimately, why should we be putting our points on you tonight?
I mean, I think regardless of the concern, I'm at an advantage because this is number 2. I'm on my home turf. You know, it's like once you start riding a bike, you can start focusing on the unicycle a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit easier than if you just jumped into the unicycle right away. You got a little bit of training.
Right. Oh, I love that. So you're the boss king dick on a unicycle on top of a pile of dead bodies. Warlord, calling it. Namaste, Charles Spank. All right, so listen, it was close, but ultimately more points were wagered on our challenger, Tao. You are the predicted winner by the chat, but listen, like I said, this could go either way. I see 2 people here to win right now. So listen, one more question before we enter the round. One second, let me know here. Let's go ahead. Now, the final question I have for you guys. You know, we're about to watch a gay date, that's for sure. But let's talk for a second. Tao, what are you sexually? Are you gay? You straight? You something else? One of the weird ones?
I usually think of myself as straight, but you know, it's New Year's. Who knows what's going to happen in 2026?
So okay, and we know enough about Charles Spank. Mostly straight with a question mark because of my physical presence. So this meets our criteria for a forced gay date on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. So, okay guys, we know what we need to know. It is time to recite the prayer and enter the competition. Now, contestants simply recite the prayer as it scrolls past on the screen. Infatuator's prayer. I do not exist without the other, and the other does not exist without me. As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon my enemy, I experience a lust that defies either. Love into fear, fear into hatred, hatred into lust, lust into need. That which destroys me, delivers me, destroys me, destroys me. That which destroys me, delivers me. For all time, form becomes formless. So the commotion of being gives way to eternal silence. Namaste. Namaste. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. The date has begun. Have some fun, guys.
What's up, man?
All right, so this is kind of a lame first date question, but
all right.
If you could be any Batman villain, who would you be?
Any Batman villain?
That's right.
I'd probably say Harley Quinn.
Expound on
that. I mean, just because she's good looking, that's about it. Why do you ask that? Which villain would you want to be?
You know, I think I'd go with a little bit of a dark horse pick. I'd pick Egghead, Vincent Price's villain from the 60s show, because I'm also going bald, but having Vincent Price's voice, that soft lisp and that old Hammer horror quality, very nice.
So you're trying to be like a cooler version of yourself?
I don't know. I think people are just trying to become more themselves, right?
I gotcha. Where are you from?
Born and raised in New Jersey. How about you?
Oh, really? I'm from Oregon. I got a question about New Jersey.
Oh, please go ahead.
Okay, so like whenever you go like state to state, like in different areas, you know, different cultures and everything, you know, kind of come up, you know, different dialects, everything. Just to compare cultural differences, you said New Jersey, right?
That's right.
Can you show me a traditional New Jersey fart?
I would be delighted to. It would have to be an imitation, because unfortunately I don't have one in the chamber. If that's okay with you.
I mean, I guess, but I think that's I think that's kind of disrespectful in New Jersey.
That is fair. You know, it's the Garden State. You know, it would certainly not be respectful to the odors out near Jersey City if I was not producing an actual fart.
I mean, I guess you could just imitate it. That's the second best. That's traditional.
Yeah, I think pretty traditional.
Or is that kind of like stolen valor?
You know, you might be I think you're seeing right through me. I think it is a little bit of stolen valor. But hey, can you tell me what region do you think has the finest flatulence that you've personally encountered?
It would probably be probably Missouri or Vermont.
Those seem like very interesting choices. Why?
I mean, you can just kind of tell. I mean, once you're there, I mean, you meet a Missourian, you meet someone from Vermont, they let one rip, and you just want to have it keep going. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to misquote you, but that's the case for me.
No, that's, you know, more is more, right? And plus Vermont's like another smaller Wisconsin.
All right, that's the date. Back in your corner, Spiders. Namaste! Guys, can we give it up for our contestants? Second round. Now that was an interesting one. I gotta say, that was an interesting date. That was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch. They're not always fun for me to watch, I'll be honest. There's a lot of dates that come up here. I get very bored. But the energy between you two is palpable. So namaste to you for that. Let's go ahead though. We do have a couple questions offered by our chat before we enter any kind of judgment. And so keep in mind, you will be judged on your answers to these questions as well. Now, the first question coming from Mother Nipplebottom. And the question is, let's put this to Charles Spank first. Charles Spank, your headphones make me think you are hiding hideously deformed ears. How would you overcome my trust issues on a first date?
Was that specifically to me, or was that to both of us? Because we both have headphones.
I mean, it could be applied to both of you.
Did it say Charles Spank? You look like you're hiding some hideous ears.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Let's just say yes. Basically, it was addressed to you, Charles Spank. Okay. You personally, contestant number 1, look like you have fucked up ass ears. How would you overcome my trust issues on a first date?
Well, first of all, you know, why are you bringing that up on the first date? That is such a personal question. I'm in my most vulnerable state on this date. You know, this is a state of love. You're putting yourself in such a vulnerable position, and you're gonna say, I think you have messed up ears. Are you kidding me right now? And I ain't gonna show you my ears, so don't even ask.
Interesting. Playing the victim. I like that. Now that's a very powerful place to be. That's a powerful place to be. On the bottom. Don't second guess that, especially with most people that consider themselves to be civil or empathetic. You know, that what you just played is very powerful. Oh yeah. I said yeah. Tell her to put it in Orc, put it in the producer or put it in chat. Sometimes I miss chat, but if you put it in the producer channel. So we got plenty of questions for you guys. Now, okay, let's go to contestant 2. Contestant 2, talk to me. I'm gonna say the whole question again. Your headphones make me think you are hiding hideously deformed ears. How would you overcome my trust issues on a first date?
Well, you know, it's a valid concern. I think that a lot of people are trying to put their best selves forward on the first date, and you know, you gotta sniff out and see what people are maybe trying to hide, keep back a little bit as you evaluate others. So, you know, interesting question. I'm willing to show you my ears, so I think they're normal. I genuinely don't know if they're normal.
Big Dog just shows his ears. Wow, powerful. Namaste. And you're looking for, listen, I'm ready to see your insecurities. I'm ready to see your anxiety. I'm going to meet you there. I'm going to come closer to you. Different strategy, different results. Namaste. Let's go ahead and go to the second question from Mother Nipplebottom. Okay, second question again from Mother Nipplebottom. Let's do this to Charles Spank. Back boobs or dick nose, and why? Back boobs or dick nose, and why? Interpret it however you want.
I'd probably say the second one, because I think it would make sneezing more fun.
So sneezing snot would be like coming out of a penis. Is that what you're saying?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, instead of, you know, where snot would become thick ropes of cum.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't think that there's much to elaborate on that. I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons, but that would be the main one.
Yeah, and then maybe playing with your nose would be like jacking off.
Yeah, like if I had an itch, like if you did like cocaine or something,
Right. And imagine if you could do cocaine with your penis, how much fun that could be.
That was exactly my thought.
Wow. Charles Spank on the next level. Namaste to you. Let's go ahead and throw that question on over to Tao. Back boobs or dick nose, and why?
I gotta say, you're making a really compelling case for the dick nose. I might be sold on it now. But I'm gonna go with my original answer, back boobs, because I feel like dealing with back boobs would be easier. Like, get like underwire, just reverse it, and you got like some support back there, you're good to go. Whereas like a dick nose would require some kind of combined urologist rhinoplasty consultation if you ever wanted to deal with that.
Very thoughtful answer. Thank you so much, Tao. Now, okay, we've got another question. We got two more questions. For this next one from Explorer Fram Fram asks, suck and then fuck or fuck and then suck? Let's go throw that to Charles Spank. Suck and then fuck or fuck and then suck?
I'd probably say the second as well. I think that the conventional answer would be the first. I'm always thinking outside the box. No one's gonna be thinking I'm gonna go with the second. I'm here saying I'm going with the second.
And is any further answer, any further elaboration, or just clean second? You're a freak. You're a dog.
I mean, I think that's pretty much it. But I think that it's just more proof that it sets me apart from the competition.
Yeah, okay, all right, beautiful. Let's throw that same question on over to Tao. Tao, suck and then fuck or fuck and then suck?
I'll go traditional. I would say suck and then fuck. I mean, perhaps the second, if it's a special occasion, you get to know somebody a little bit more and you want to do something a little bit special.
Right.
I can totally see that being an option.
Sure. Put on a little outfit, a sexy little outfit, and then fuck and then suck. Yeah, I see, okay. But that's special to you, right? You don't just do that for everybody.
Exactly.
Beautiful. All right, thanks, Tao. Now, so final question before we enter the judgment round for the second round. Here we go. We just did Frams. Orchestar asks, my question is, show us visually how you approach eating ass. Let's start with you, Charles Spank. Show us visually how you approach eating ass.
All right, I gotta think.
Go ahead, take your time.
It'd probably be like, just...
Do that a little bit again, I want to see it.
Like a block of cheese.
Like a block of cheese, gnawing on some Gouda.
How would you do it?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Visually well, I don't want to spoil the thing. I'll do mine after Tao's.
Okay.
Tao, how would you... show us visually how you approach eating ass.
All right, I'm gonna have to get up a little closer with that.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us some intimacy.
I hope I've conveyed the point.
You just whispered namaste into the ass behind a curtain?
I didn't want to get into any trouble with Twitch, with the TOS.
Listen, I'll take the bullet. If Twitch HQ wants to lob a bullet towards us and finally try to take us down because of your vulnerability, because of your bravery, I will take the bullet gladly tonight. Show us just a little bit of something. A little bit of something.
I think I've whiffed this one. I'm gonna have to give this to Spence.
No. Listen, Listen, I like it. You know what I liked about it though, Tao? Is because sex is a vulnerable act for some people, and you're one of those people. I feel like your answers tonight, like you've got a strong core, and you're protective of that. You're protective of your body, and you want to respectfully approach the asshole of another person. So when I saw you moving your mouth around, what I saw was the vulnerability of insecurity and also a searching question with the shape of your mouth. A searching question while you went, or something. You searched for the right, and I like that, because that's how you find the right answer, depending on whose ass you're eating. So namaste to you. Different approaches for different folks. Now, if I were gonna approach it, it would be, First of all, it'd be open it. I'd speak a little bit. I'd let the vibrations of the, because I have a masculine low voice, and I'd let the vibrations be felt on the outside, like, hey, Papa's home. Papa's coming home. Then I would take a finger and I'd just go softly around, right? Softly around. I'm not going in yet. I'm going playing around that butthole, get it to pucker up a little bit. Ready? Get it to sort of kind of come out to play. And then while it's coming out, I can get a good idea of how, prepared this person is to have their ass eaten. Because sometimes people got a lot of poop in their ass. But sometimes people don't. So you got to be prepared for that. Once I'm prepared for that, then I put in a little finger, I put in a little tongue, I put in a little finger, I hold it open, I'm caring for it. And you got that, and I'm making sure that they feel each breach of the sphincter, with be it a finger or my tongue and things like that. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody. And we have one, oh my gosh, you guys, we are hogging your time tonight. We got another question from chat before we get to the judgment. Mother Nipplebottom asks, and let's throw this to Tao. Let's throw this to Tao first. My nephew asked me if he should shave his ass because his friends were all talking about it. I just said only one reason a guy shaves his ass, the realization of what they were really doing was something to see. Hold on, there's only one reason a guy shaves his ass. The realization of what they were really doing was something to see. What sex thing surprised you like that, Tao?
I'm not sure I'm getting the entire question here.
Yeah, Mother Nipplebottom is leaving something implied. Something implied there. Mother Nipplebottom, can you fill in some of the blanks here? Because I've got an idea of what you're talking about, but I want to make sure I get it. I want to make sure I pose this question right, because there's a lot riding on this question. This is guys. This is a neck and neck round. Two different approaches, but as far as I have seen, two competitors that are. It's going to be a tough one for me. It's going to be a tough one for me.
All right, so I lived a very sheltered life when I was a kid. I was raised like a little religiously, so I was very ignorant of a lot of just sexual concepts. And I think one for me was when my friends, I found out like in high school, why they were all like sitting and sharing the blankets with their girlfriends when we were like watching movies or something. There was maybe some hand stuff going on under there, and I was like too old to be understanding that was what happening. It was just like, oh my God. But then I was like, hey, that's intriguing.
Right. That's intriguing. So okay. So just doing hand stuff hit you like that?
Oh yes. Just again, very sheltered.
Interesting. Okay. Now let's throw that over to Charles Spank. Charles Spank. I'm going to say the whole thing again. Ready? My nephew asked me if he should shave his ass because his friends were all asking about it. I just said only one reason a guy shaves his ass. The realization of what they were really doing was something to see. What sex thing surprised you like that? Now, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the gap. So if you're at the very least, if you're shaving your ass, you're preparing to have your ass explored in one way or another. And I think this really surprised them. They were at an age that they felt like, they're copying off TV, they're assuming what adults do, they must shave their ass, right? Then they're thinking, oh, I'm about to have something in my ass? That's why I'm doing this? Interesting to be aware of. Provide some context. Charles Spank, though, what sex thing surprised you like that?
I mean, I think I lived an opposite life. Like, I wasn't very sheltered as a kid. So, I mean, I guess the first thing that would happen, that's happened where I was in that situation, I remember being at the movies, and whenever the row in front of me stood up, I saw a glimpse of the people's knee pits, like the back of their knees. Mm-hmm. And then that was kind of intriguing. That kind of was like eye-opening to me. I was like, I think that might be my thing.
You got into the knee pits. You became aware of your sexual attraction to something that had been very casual and commonplace up until that point.
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing, is like a lot of people kind of overlook it. I mean, more for me. You know what?
More
No
for
one else
you.
is going for the. No one
More
else is going
for
for the
you.
picks.
Head on
I'm
up to
actually
the
in a
buffet. Get
good
seconds.
situation. That's right.
Love that. Okay, well, listen. That does it for questions. Namaste to the chat for so many questions. And a special namaste to both of our contestants right now for fielding so much. What a brutal competition round that was. Namaste to both Charles Spank and Tao. But listen, I've seen what I need to see, and I'm ready to enter the judgment round. Now, like I said, guys, this is pretty neck and neck for the whole thing. The date itself, to bring that back, I saw a little bit of discomfort, honestly, from Charles Spank. Charles Spank, you went on the offensive. I don't know if you even remember this, but you came out with some, Kitty had his claws out. And then we saw Tao sort of roll with the punch, roll with the aggressive question, answer it in an amicable way, and that sort of neutralized and really set the tone for the rest of the date. You guys then had kind of a genuine forced gay date. You guys you were open, had some forward moving momentum towards each other, but ultimately I could tell that both of you were not sexually attracted to each other in a very similar way. Very similar way. Now, the questions themselves really only kind of further illustrated each of your approaches. Charles Spank over here, more aggressive. Tao over here, more making room for the other, less alpha, less aggressive, but sort of more of a Tai Chi kind of thing. Now, really though, if I have to boil all this down to one moment, the victor in my mind was set in the first 30 seconds of the date. And that was when Charles Spank got caught with his guard up a little too much. Charles Spank, I felt attacked. I attacked the Tao about something or another. I'm trying to remember what the exact question was. And Tao just kind of rolled the punches, Tai Chi style. And after that, Charles Spank calmed down and had the rest of the weird gay date. So ultimately, in terms of who was more adept emotionally, who was ready to compete, I gotta give this W to our challenger, Tao. Namaste, Tao. How does it feel to be the winner?
It feels really great, and I gotta say, Charles, fantastic date. I really enjoyed our date.
Still with the fangs out. God damn. Namaste to you, Tao. You're ruthless. Charles Spank, a W and a loss. How does it feel?
I mean, I called it from the beginning. I know the opponent.
You were shaking.
He got me shaking in my boots.
Right. You were a little too familiar with his Tai Chi, and it fucked you up. Well, listen, Charles Spank, if you want to join back in at some point tonight, you are more than welcome. You're a harsh competitor. It was welcome. Your energy is always welcome here. Namaste to you. But ultimately not really good enough, to be honest. All right. So listen, guys, that was our second round. I don't even remember if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember who you predicted, but let's check it out. We've got back summary. Here we go. Summary of that round. We've got Pierogi putting 11 down, walking out with 20. Pepperoncini putting 9 down, walking out with 16. Stress Yoga 8 and 14. Fram 5 and 8. And then Adi B 3 and 5. Bufanzimas 2.7, 4.9. Disneyland Pimp. And Pox just with a handful of bits, but still calling it. Who lost? Space Cat's a loser. M. Robert Cop's a loser. Mother Nipplebottom is a loser. And 13th Juggalo also a loser. Namaste to you. Now, guys, let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got lined up? We got somebody? Yep. Yes, we do. We got somebody lined up. I'm going to get a little sip of water first. We've got 40 more minutes on the East Coast before the countdown. Namaste. Namaste to our East Coast explorers. We'll give you the countdown here as well. but not as boisterously as we'll do the Central Time Zone, because that's where I am and that's what I care about. So let's go ahead and move on to our next round of Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Brand new competitor, brand new challenger. Namaste. Can't wait to see this handsome young man on the screen. Go ahead and turn your video on, challenger. We'll get you squared away.
Okay.
There we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, here we go. So guys, third round. Let's keep the excitement rolling. We're in some ways just getting started. Third round, second challenger. Namaste. Join me in welcoming our third round's contestants. Wow, 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 wow. Now that's something we don't see every day. Guys, please give it up. Some namastes in chat for our contestants for this round. So listen, at player number 2, we've got Tao. We learned a little bit about you last round. Let's go ahead and take a gander at contestant number 1. Contestant 1, introduce yourself to chat and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I'm Barry Punch. What can I say? This is my first time on Infatuations.
I love that. Now I'm gonna say to you, Barry Punch. Now, thank you. A brand new, first-time guys. We've only had new contestants tonight, which is so exciting to me. The program really does work. Barry Punch. So listen, we know the username. You've been an explorer for years now. Tell us how has the program affected your life, and what made you want to get involved in Infatuations?
I noticed the queue was empty. But no, honestly, it's the program has helped me just delve deeper into my own psychosis and help me become a better psych patient, as far as less reliant on medications.
Beautiful. So we got somebody listen, I've said it. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Stop taking your meds. Do not take your meds. I don't care if you got a mild anxiety disorder or if you've got a full-on, a psychotic disorder, extreme dissociative disorder. You go through fugues and shit. Stop taking the fucking meds. Stop it. Don't do it, especially if you're a teenager. Now, okay, so listen. Beautiful, Barry Punch. I really appreciate you sharing so much with us, and I appreciate the special little touch of this filter on you. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so listen, Tao, player number 2. Tao, how are we feeling? Different kind of competitor this round.
I think it was honestly probably a little bit of beginner's luck. So I'm not thinking this is like a sure thing or anything. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Listen, humble but confident. Namaste. Well, listen, we've heard what we need to hear. Let's enter the prediction round. Guys, go ahead. Put your channel points on who you think is going to be the winner this round. Let's start with you, player 1. Player 1, Barry Punch. Why should we be betting our hard-earned channel points on you tonight?
I don't recommend it, honestly. I doubt I'll compete well in this competition. I haven't been on a formal date in over 10 years.
10 years? Namaste.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so you're nervous. You're not sure how you're going to even do this. Tao, though, let's go to you. How do you feel about what's about to transpire? Why should we put our points on you?
I think I'm a strong competitor. I'm feeling confident after the first round. It's I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just inertia. If you liked how I was last time, maybe it'll be more of the same.
Wow. Well, honestly, a couple seconds left on the wager round, and we are looking neck and neck with the wagered points. But honestly, Barry Punch, you were favored by a couple thousand channel points, but very, very close. It is pretty split opinion among the chat right now. Namaste to you. So listen, Barry Punch, as I've asked the other competitors, sexually, what are you? Straight, gay, or one of the weird ones?
One of the weird ones. I'll identify with that.
One of the weird ones. So, on some level, a hole is a hole, but the path to that hole winds through the forest, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful stuff. Namaste. Thank you so much for being so honest. So this does meet our criteria for another forced gay date. I love to see this. I love to see this. We are setting a record. Every single date tonight has been a forced gay date to some extent. Very exciting for me, Leslie. So guys, listen, I've seen what I need to see. I've heard what I need to hear. Let's say the prayer and begin the date. Just go ahead and recite the prayer as it passes your screen in front of you.
I do not exist without the other,
and the other does not exist
without me.
As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon my enemy, I experience a lust that defies
either.
Love into
fear, fear into hatred,
hatred into lust,
hatred into lust, lust into need.
That which delivers me destroys me. That which destroys me
delivers me.
For all of time, until
form becomes formless, until the commotion of being gives way to eternal silence. Namaste.
All right, guys, the date has begun. Have some fun out there.
So, I gotta know, is that is the effect that you have on your video, is that a quirk of your webcam, or is that like a deliberate filter kind of thing?
It's a deliberate obfuscation of my personal appearance.
Okay. No. I've never seen a filter like that before. I was intrigued because it looks like it could have been like a hardware thing.
Yeah, it's not hardware. It's just it's all internal.
So what I would love to know is, it's New Year's Eve, and I don't know if you're a person that normally celebrates New Year's Eve or not, but I'm just curious, like, how'd you end up here tonight?
Lurking the program for years. Never been one to call in. What do you do? What do you do yourself for fun?
For fun? I mean, honestly, I play too many video games, but I'm a big D&D nerd, which I think is like a healthier way to kind of just like be a nerd, you know.
Okay. Are you on? Say, I noticed the Left 4 Dead poster. Do you play PvP?
I have not played Left 4 Dead in a long time, but that's a good I love that. I'm pretty sure I can't read it in my webcam, but I'm pretty sure the little line on the poster says curing the infection one bullet at a time. It's such a great tagline.
But you're not like a competitive gamer in that sense, like, you know.
No, God, the last time I tried to be competitive was like League of Legends, like 13 years ago, and I only got into like low gold. So I'm not that guy.
Yeah, you should get on Ceta Pug.
What was that?
Ceta Pug. It's like a death match, like where you play as the infected versus standard players, and you advance that way.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that. And isn't there like because there's like a newer Left 4 Dead, right? Like Back 4 Blood. Is that a similar thing?
It's third party. It's third party software, so it's all, you know.
Okay.
Third party matching.
That was a good eye. Are you like a video game person? You play anything good right now?
No, I just have a friend that plays.
Gotcha. It's funny. A lot of the people I meet these days that say they're like into video games, it feels like it's more of like a historical thing for them. They don't actively kind of play stuff.
Yeah, lately I've been getting into what's it called? Blueprints. It's just like a slow-paced game.
Blueprints is great. I have a bunch of stickies on my wall that I was putting up, like taking notes of all my days as I was decoding things. I kind of left it up because it looks like
all right. Back in your corner, spiders. Wow. That was something, huh? I've got my thoughts, I've got my feelings about what we just watched, and I'm gonna save it for now because we have a couple orders of business to get through. Now, how did that feel? Let's do a little bit of an exit interview. Barry Punch, how did you feel about your performance that round?
Milquetoast at best.
Milquetoast at best. Okay, so not impressed with yourself.
No.
And you feel as if there was something that went unexpressed in you, something that you had more in you than what you showed us.
Correct.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Tao. Tao, how did you feel about your performance that round?
I mean, I know you're asking about my performance. I thought it was great, but I gotta say, I really like Barry's performance too. Like seeing, like actually picking out the thing in the background and like using that as a hook point to like ask me about it. That's fantastic.
Right. That was pretty adept, right? That was something. It was something at least. Now, okay, so okay, but ultimately about your performance, you felt confident, you felt good.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we easily settled upon a good shared level of communication and shared interest.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. So listen, there are no questions posed. I'm gonna just enter the judgment round. Here we go. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, move on to the next round. Now, listen, this round was different than rounds we've seen in the past. Charles Spank's presence added a sort of like aggression, a sort of dissonance to the vibe, and it added a lot of excitement, and had two kind of like, out of cat and mouse. Charles Spank was the cat going up against mice. Ultimately, he was defeated by the second mouse. But this round, we had two mice. To put it bluntly, we had two sort of like people playing it a little bit soft, leaving a lot left to be spoke. A lot left unsaid, a lot of dead space in between. Not a lot of sexual tension. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. You left a lot of room for any kind of genuine personality. I simply did not believe that either of you wanted it that round. All right. Now, however, so then that means me as the judge, I gotta dip into some other aspects. And I got to give it to Berry Punch. As you pointed out, Tao, he noticed something in your environment, used it for conversation, established common ground. He showed not just a general interest in which both of you to equally meet. He came after you. He got after you. He found out about you inside your brain. And then also to boot, this filter is something, right? Because this filter could be interpreted two ways. One, it could be interpreted in a sort of get away from me, right? I don't want you to see the real me, put distance up. Or what it could do is obfuscate and make the audience ask questions, which I feel is what actually happened. Mother Nipplebottom, gifting out 50 community subs. Mother Nipplebottom laying waste in support, generosity beyond words. Namaste to Mother Nipplebottom for that very generous support. 50 community subs from Mother Nipplebottom. And a namaste to you. So listen, you guys know what I'm picking. It was Berry Punch, Tao. Ultimately, you guys both left. I feel like you have a lot more inside of you that I would love to see. I'm waiting to see it. But ultimately, if I have to just go by that day, I got to give it to Berry Punch. Berry Punch, congratulations. Namaste. How does it feel to be King Kong dickhead on top of the pile?
Excellent.
Beautiful. Namaste to you. Let's go ahead and go on over to Tao. Defeated. How does it feel? Win and then a sort of breakneck loss.
Yeah, easy come, easy go. But hey, I was just happy to be on here. Thank you so much for running this. I had a great time.
Tao,
Namaste.
Wonderful. I would say you did a good job that last round if I believed that. But namaste to you. Listen, if you do want to stick around and join a little bit later in the program tonight, you are more than welcome. Thank you for being with us tonight. Let's get you back on over to the room. Okay, there we go. So, listen, tremendous stuff. Again, thank you so much to Mother Nipplebottom. Also to Pond Scum. And here's your one sub, you slob. So, on a much lesser extent than Mother Nipplebottom. Mother Nipplebottom gave 50 community subs, obviously extremely generous. Pond Scum gifting, one sub and just for himself, not anywhere near as important or as impressive. So I'm not even going to really try very hard with Pond Scum. But, namaste to Pond Scum, a much bigger capital letters with exclamation points, the upside down one, like they do in Spanish. On the other side to Mother Nipplebottom. Namaste to you. Okay, beautiful stuff. Let's award the points and check out who won what. Okay, so first of all, we got Pierogi University coming, putting, how much was it? 25 and then walking out with 49? Hold on. Okay, so we got Pierogi putting 25 down, walking out with 49. Granville Liquor, 25 and 48. Poorer, 20 and 39. Ellie Benelli, 10 and 19. Screaming Electron 4.6 and 9.1, and Dirty Sippy Cup 1.4, 2.7. So guys, a good amount of channel points to be won. Who lost? Space Cat, this is not your night tonight. Space Cat 3 getting fucked again. 26,000 loss. M. Robert Cop, oof, 25,000 loss. Stress Yoga, another big loss, 14,000. Duckonomics lost 8. Boof and Zemos lost 5. Fram lost 3. Alvin and NYC and Disneyland Pimp, only a couple points lost. All right, namaste. So, wow, exciting stuff. Namaste. But again, I want to say a special thank you to Mother Nipplebottom for a really beautifully generous gift. Namaste to you, hun. Can't thank you enough. Cannot thank you enough. Namaste. Now, let's see, who do we got? We got somebody online. I haven't been watching. Okay, we got somebody lined up. So guys, here's what we're gonna do before we go to the next round. I want another drink. So I'm gonna make myself a drink real fast. Let's see. Do I have a break button? I'll just do it over here. Guys, I'm gonna take a real quick break, fix myself a drink, halftime show, refill. Guys, this is a perfect chance. If you guys need to get yourselves a drink, go get yourselves a drink. I'll be back in very lickety split. I don't need to even pee or anything. I'll be right back in just a moment with the rest of Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. I just got to get a drink. And we got 23, so we had 23 minutes till East Coast New Year's. Okay, namaste. Be right back. All right, everybody, namaste. Welcome back on. I got a little refill, got a little drinky. We're good to go. New Year's Eve. Who else is drinking? Anybody else in chat drinking right now? Everybody else drinking a little bit in chat. New Year's Eve, having a little drink. Namaste, Creative Steve. Creative Steve, I've been seeing you around so much. Thank you so much for hanging out, brother. We got an explorer on the rise here. Namaste to Creative Steve. So guys, to give you a little idea of my spread right now before we move on, I've got this whiskey water with a little bit of maple syrup, and I got a Diet Coke with lime. I got the really nice one. Have you guys fucked with this? I'm drinking gas station mud. I'm old, I'm drinking tea before bed, says Tao. Listen, if it wasn't New Year's, I wouldn't, I'd be, Lord, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. I'd be drinking energy drinks. That's what I like to do. Tropes refuses to have, never fucked a Diet Coke. Well, you should, Ravioli. A Diet Coke with lime, specifically. Diet Coke, lime, it's got the nice little retro thing on it. And it tastes fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going, huh? Let's keep this bitch going. We got our challenger lined up. And before we go on to the next round, guys, let me remind you, I'm dropping the link in chat right now. If you, listen, this is anybody's game still. We have a 3-way tie, 3 rounds, 3 different winners. And all it might take to win tonight is 2 wins. 2 wins. That means that somebody who could be sitting in chat right now, who hasn't even decided to compete, who hasn't clicked on the link that I just dropped into the chat, you could be the winner right now. This is truly anybody's game. Truly anybody's game. All right, namaste. Guys, so you've heard enough from me. Let's keep this nasty bitch rolling along. We've got contestant lined up. Let's go and drag them on. Contestant, go ahead, turn your camera on, and we will get you ready to rock and roll. Introduce you to chat.
Right.
Namaste. Beautiful. Love this. All right, guys. Again, the sexual energy coming off this, that's about to come off the screen right now is something to behold, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I put these two handsome guys on the screen. Namaste, everybody. Let's give a very warm and welcome namaste to our next contestants on Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Welcome on in, guys. Okay, so let's start with, we know a little bit about player 1. Player 2, listen, I see, it's so honest. I'm seeing the username and I'm seeing the face. I'm putting a face to the username. It feels so good to be able to do that. Go ahead and introduce yourself, though, to chat, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Duckonomics, or Andrew, and it's New Year's Eve. I don't know.
Having fun. It's New Year's Eve. Just letting it loose a little bit.
Yeah, trying to, I don't know, use any excuse to get away from my family during this time of year. I don't know.
Oh, beautiful. Right. So if it wasn't for this, would you just be like kind of forced into some obligated family stuff?
I'd be downstairs, just, avoiding conversation, I think.
Oh, yeah, right. Real quick, before we skip past this family stuff, I'm just intrigued, right? Why do we not like talking to the family, right? Because I understand where you're coming from. I get it. I've been there. But I'm curious as to what does it look like down there?
I just don't like talking to people most of the time, but I don't know. I think that just certain types of people they kind of give me a negative social energy, like to where instead of wanting to talk, I want to just retreat.
That is so interesting to hear, because listen, Duckonomics, we've gotten such a different impression of you. impression of you over your tenure here at Explorations. In the chat, we see you piping up, popping off. Only resonance from you, but it's interesting to see this more soft-spoken side to a name that we know so well.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm here to have a fun time.
Namaste, beautiful. All right, so let's go to player one, Barry Punch. We got a different kind of competitor this round. I think we both have to agree on that. Tell me, how you feeling staring down the barrel of a different gun?
I don't know how to gauge this one. I'll be honest.
You're thrown off, meters off. But you know what? That's the thing about being thrown off is it makes you more present. You don't. It's the games. You're not allowed to put games in the way. You have to be in the moment with that person. Dealing with the reality in front of you. It's always interesting what can arise out of that situation. So listen, both of you. I want to thank you for being here, but it is that time for the prediction round where the chat will decide who they think is going to walk out of here with the W. Let's throw the prediction round to the chat. Guys, chat, go ahead and vote with your channel points. Who you think is going to walk out of this with the W? Now, let's start with you, Barry Punch. Why should we be putting our points on you right now?
You should put your points on me for the only... I flubbed that. Anyway...
All right, thanks so much, Barry Punch. Let's go to Duckonomics. Duck, why should we be putting our points on you?
I'm probably not gonna try too hard, but I think in doing so, I'm gonna succeed.
Interesting. Opposite of effort means success. Means work smarter, not harder. Is that your approach?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Listen, there is a lot to be said for leaving things implied from Duckonomics is like a little Jedi over there. I love this energy already. Namaste. All right, so guys, as impressive as you have been, Duckonomics, you are not the favored contestant. The favorite contestant being our Barry Punch, the current winner. Listen, I think that speaks for itself. Again, though, that's not always an indication of who walks out of here with the W. Only the competition will determine that. Now, let's go ahead and just ask this real quick question. Duckonomics, what are you? Like, sexually speaking, you gay, straight, one of the, like, weird, something else?
I'd say I'm straight today.
Straight today. Good enough for me. So this is a forced gay date. Namaste. Beautiful stuff. Appreciate you being honest with us and vulnerable. Always adds a lot of color to the competition. Now, let's see how this goes. We're going to say the prayer and enter the round. We've gotten a good idea of these competitors. Again, two softly spoken boys, but the energy is something else. Let's go ahead and say the prayer and enter the round. Just go ahead and recite the prayer as the words pass your screen.
In fact,
I do not exist.
I do not exist without the other.
The other does not exist without me. As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon my enemy, I experience a lust that defies either. Love into fear. Love into hatred. Love into hatred and lust. Lust into lust. That which delivers me destroys me. That which destroys me delivers me. For all of time until form becomes formless. Until the motion of being gives way to eternal silence. Namaste. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's let this date start. Have some fun out there too.
So, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. How's your evening going?
It's going good. It's cozy. It's fun. I did some painting, some door frames, but yeah, nothing crazy.
Okay. Did you spend any time collecting more paintings, or like are those your paintings behind you, or are those applications?
So those are like flags, and they're from a video game. They're like a video game, like concept art thing. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I have a few things on my wall, not much, just stuff to kind of bring some color into the room, Yeah. You have a nice room. I can't really see it very well. It looks kind of like a kitchen. That looks like a cabinet up there, but I can't really tell.
That's correct. God. Have you watched any? Are you a movie fan? Have you seen any decent movies lately that are?
I love movies. I mean, I don't know about recently. I took a look at some TV shows. I started watching Twin Peaks. I think that show's pretty cool.
Oh,
Do you have any experience with that?
Yeah, that's one of my top tier.
It's incredible.
That I watch.
Really good.
Who's your favorite character on Twin Peaks?
Oh, I mean, I just kind of started it, but I like. I mean, I gotta go with the main dog. His name
Dale
is
Cooper?
evading me right now. Yeah, Dale Cooper.
Right on.
He's incredible. He's so charismatic. Do you like charisma in a date? Is that something that you look for? Do you want someone who knows how to talk back well, or do you look for other things?
In a date? No.
Yeah, like a date, someone, a potential partner.
Potential partner, charisma? No, I like low key people without.
Okay. People who kind of keep to themselves and are kind of just there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Well, I mean, I feel like I could provide that, but I guess I can't be the judge of myself.
Well, we're already hitting it off with the Twin Peaks thing, so I guess if you had to choose a character that aligns with you, who would that be?
All right, that's enough. Nope, that's the date. Namaste, guys. Now, that was interesting. Now, these forced gay dates, we've had nothing but forced gay dates all night tonight, and they take on a particular quality, all of them. There's some variation between them, but I want to say that was one of the more interesting ones. So I want to congratulate both of you two for, I could tell you were present, that you were emotionally dealing with each other, and I thank you for your tenacity tonight, genuinely. Now, no questions from chat. However, we do have no, we don't have any questions from chat. Let's just ask you guys how you're feeling. Real quick, Berry Punch, second round. How did you feel about your performance this particular round with Duckonomics?
Slightly more confident because we were able to communicate about something that we both had relevant interest in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to actually glean something out of the opponent.
Okay, interesting. Okay, that felt good to resonate on that level.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and as that relates to your performance as an individual, you felt that made you feel better about just being on the date in general and how you were doing.
Somewhat, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Right. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and go on over to Duckonomics. Duckonomics, how'd you feel about your performance this round?
I was terrified from beginning to end. I feel like I'm staring into a black hole, and I feel like I'm in danger, honestly.
And does that arouse you? Do you prefer that, or would you want something else?
I don't think there's any love here.
Interesting.
I just don't feel any sort of like love connection. You know?
Okay, but as far as your performance, the love connection not there in your opinion. You did not feel chemistry with Berry Punch, but how did you feel about how you performed on the date? Like given the situation, the circumstances which were not good for you.
I think I did fine. I think I continued the conversation as you would. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, listen. I heard what I need to hear. We have no questions from chat. I'm ready to make my decision. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these forced gay dates are starting to set a pattern. And let me just start off tonight with addressing the overall tone before I make my decision. The overall tone has been like watching it's like being in like a group therapy session with a bunch of like autistic straight men who are doing like life skill sketches with each other. And And in terms of that, if that was the competition, whether or not y'all have actually autism, but like in terms of how well you'd be doing within an autistic life skill thing, you would be getting A pluses across the board. For the maybe that's a little much. Maybe I would say B plus. But anyway, in terms of that, you guys did good. However, in terms of the sexual chemistry, there was a lot left to be desired. Overall, and it's not just with you guys. We've had nothing but forced gay dates. I want to thank you for stepping up when the women are being cowards tonight. The women have been failing. Who stepped up? Who was ready for battle? Who was ready for war? It was the men. It was the autistic men of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The women are sitting there making their little comments, not getting involved, not showing what they have to show. And so let's be clear about that. So I want to thank you for that. However, so this decision though, between just you two, just to evaluate between you two, this came down to one moment between the two of you. Now, when Barry Punch commented about your posters and gave you a chance to talk about your video game concept art posters, which those are sick posters. And it gave you a chance to kind of just speak about it a little bit, show your interest in video game concept. You know, you're not just interested in video games, you're interested in the creativity, you know, before, during, and after, and around video games and that style of art. That was fun to watch. Then though, Duckonomics, you countered with a, what is that through the filter? I can't really see. Is it a kitchen cabinet? You nailed his ass. You reached out through the filter to attempt to contact in a way that he's trying to get away from you, right? Actively trying to push you away. You reached through the barrier, and Barry Punch, you locked up like a clam with a child safety lock. You froze. He called you, he knew you were in a kitchen, he knew it was a cabinet, and you were like, this is almost exactly what he said. Huh, yep, you're right. Huh. What do you think about movies? You freaked out. He entered your zone, he entered your bubble of subjectivity, and you locked up like crazy. And then you changed the subject. Now, in terms of a power play, he dominated you. He absolutely fucking dominated you, Barry Punch. As strong of a competitor as you are, Barry Punch, he walked you like a dog in that one moment. And that one moment meant everything for the competition. So congratulations to Duckonomics. Walking away with the W. Again, we have 4-way tie. How's it feel?
I think it's almost midnight. It's 11:59 at my time zone.
Oh, shit. So,
Happy New Year.
Oh, shit. Let me see what's...
I don't know.
Hold on.
I can't see the seconds. It's probably really close.
I can't see it either. Yeah, Happy New Year to East Coast, but also, fuck Barry Punch, loser, right? How does it feel to lose? How does it feel to lose, Barry Punch? Go ahead.
That fucking sucks.
Yep, hurts, right? Doesn't feel good. As it should not. Namaste to Barry Punch. Thanks for being with us. Duckonomics, stick around for the second round. Happy New Year to our East Coast Explorers. Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome on to another year. Another year with the same exact empty promises and the same exact opportunities of failure that we seek out here at the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. Namaste, guys. Namaste to our East Coasters. 1 hour left with our central coasters, Lake Michigan, Great Lakes coasters. We'll be visiting that in an hour. And that's the one I care about. That's the one I actually care about, because that's the one I'm in. So namaste. Galactic Feline in Toronto. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. All right, guys. So listen, let's go ahead and go to the leaderboard. We had a Duckonomics W. Oh my gosh, lots of points to be won. Lots of points to be won. We've got a family art of the communal vision. Good tidings on the new year to my East Coast losers. Framework calling everybody along the eastern seaboard in the United States and Canada, just calling you losers, and it's calling it the least coast, to make that clear. That is meant to be hurtful and disrespectful. Okay, Ellie Benelli wagering 5, walking out with 26. Congratulations, sweetheart. Audie B, 2 and 10. Overturned Big Rig, 1,000 and 5,200. Laser Focus. Laser Focus, Disneyland Pimp, Chromatic Mage, Satankmo, Borealis Black, Pox, and Fram. All winning a handful of points. Let's go ahead and take a look at the losers. M. Robert Kopp, another 25. Damn. Poor 12. Dirty Sippy Cup 2. And then Stress Yoga, Sir Dudu Squirts, Human DLC, and Ravio the Clown, all losing a handful. Namaste to you. Namaste. All right. So that's that. That's that round, guys. We've got a, let's see, do we got somebody lined up? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link into chat one more time. We've got, let's see here. We'll drop the link in the chat one more time, guys. We've got time for a handful more rounds before the New Year's hits. And we've got one contestant lined up. So guys, listen. The fellas are playing for keeps tonight. The ladies are... Guys, what the fuck are you doing? If I can speak firmly with you for a moment, if I can speak firmly with the ladies right now, what the fuck are you doing? You know, all that empowerment bullshit that we hear sometimes, especially on ladies' night, when the ladies start talking about, yeah, girl, you go ahead and take control of your life. You're so strong and smart. And then when it comes down to nights like this, when you're given a clear opportunity to exhibit the dominance, exhibit the strength, exhibit this power, so-called power you have, and where are you? I hear nothing but wind passing through an empty corn silo. I hear crickets. I hear nothing from the ladies of Explorations tonight. So maybe we'll see a change in that. Again, it just takes 2 W's to win tonight. We have a 4-way tie, 4 rounds, 4 winners. It could be anybody right now. Literally could be anybody right now. So listen, the link's in chat. You know where it's at. You know how to get to the Discord server. We have our next contestant lined up. Let's go ahead and bring in our next contestant and start the next round. Let's have some fun. Chromatic Rage bringing up an interesting point before I bring in our next contestant. Chromatic Mage saying, why would women want to talk to men? Yuck. You're right. You're right. But I think the implied answer, right, is like, why would they want to? Of course they don't want to. Therein lies the conflict that embodies the core of femininity. Right? Men are disgusting. Why do they want to talk to them? Yet they do. Yet they, even worse, they want to. And you show me a woman that, you know, an empowered woman, and I'll show you a woman who's disgusted with her, with the strength of her own impulses. Disgusted with her desires. And that's what we're looking at right now. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our next contestant. Namaste. All right, contestant. Now this, wow, guys, we have a big dog getting off the porch and entering the fray tonight. Listen, we've had, I think we've had exclusively first-time infatuators tonight, first-time contestants on Infatuations, but this next round, I'm waiting for him to put his video on, and listen, this is something else. You were in for a damn treat. A competitor who has proved their mettle time and time and time again. I'm excited to see what's about to happen on screen. We're all in for a little bit of a treat. Join me in welcoming our next round's contestants. All right, so in number 1, we know a little bit about you. Namaste to Duckonomics. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see how you do this round, but contestant 2, go ahead and introduce yourself to chat and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello. My name is Gil Billy Deluxe. I am the ethereal spirit of the new year.
Gil Billy Deluxe, ethereal spirit of the new year. Beautiful stuff, Gil Billy Deluxe. Now, Gil Billy Deluxe, tell us a little bit about yourself in like a dating context, right? Like, what do you like? What don't you like? What kind of person are you? Are you a good person or a bad person?
I'm ethereal spirit guru, as you will find out later tonight. I may disappear and reappear at times, but I am very curious about the dating scene because having been an ethereal spirit, I have had all sorts of sex, but very little intimacy.
Plump Rump rating. How did I miss that? Plump Rump, namaste. Welcome, Raiders. We're doing Infatuations with Leslie Tanner tonight. The internet's only competitive dating game show. Chat, this is all chat. If you guys listen, Raiders, it's anybody's win tonight. It's anybody's win. You just got to string 2 wins, it's looking like, in order to be the champion and get some physical Leslie merch in the mail. We're just starting a new round, but let me drop the link in the chat. If you want to compete, click that link. It'll take you to the green room. A moderator will help you out. Namaste and welcome, Plump. Thanks so much for the raid. Blessings to you, Plump. I wish I could hold you right now. I wish I could breastfeed you right now. Genuinely, I wish I've got one tit that's swollen with milk, male milk, and everybody knows male milk. And men can lactate. Don't get it twisted. Men can lactate, but my milk is gamey. So heads up. Now, okay, so Gil Billy Deluxe, the ethereal spirit of the new year, excited to learn about dating. Lots of sex, though. What's your favorite sex?
So typically I would turn my my innie into an outie or my outie into an innie. It's all ethereal, correct? So, but my favorite sex is literally splitting my spirit form open and engulfing another entity, whether it's human or interspatial.
Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting. Obviously, a very complicated and dense and experienced mind. One more final question for you. You know, I don't know whether you're straight or gay. I honestly can't tell what you are, you know, in these modern times per normal. I can't tell the difference between a boy, a girl, anything else. So let me just ask you straight up. You gay, you straight, or you something that's even weirder?
I am a spirit that embodies the inside of your most private parts. On New Year's.
Okay, so kind of just, you'll fuck anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So let's go on to Duckonomics. Listen, you got that W last round, hard earned, well earned, but this is a different kind of competitor. How are you feeling right now?
Well, it's January 1st. I'm feeling bisexual today, so
Look at that.
I'm feeling better.
So this is our first non-forced gay straight date of the night. Forced gay date. This is the first non-forced gay date of the night. Namaste to you. So we got two fellow. I don't know what you are too. So we'll just say whatever. Forced. It's just a date. All right. So good enough, guys. It's time to enter the prediction round. Let's go ahead. Chat, this is your chance to bet your channel points. Who do you think is going to win the next round? Let's start with you. Duckonomics, I'm going to give the first to you. Why should we be betting on you?
Bet on me if you just want a reliable winner. I know that our friend Duncan has won many a match, but this is different.
Billy Deluxe.
Oh, sorry. I got you confused.
All right, Gil Billy Deluxe. Why should we be voting for you?
Oh, because I'm here only once a year to provide as much satisfaction as I can.
All right. Well, listen, we know the strategies. Gilbilly is a little bit more of a mover, shaker, a more enigmatic, and then the more reliable Duckonomics. Okay, well listen, it's clear. The chat has overwhelmingly chosen Gilbilly Deluxe as the predicted victor, whereas Duckonomics a severe underdog. How does that feel, Duckonomics?
Yeah, it feels about right. You know, this is kind of the place where I exist usually. I'll have to call it on my dog during this round because of all the fireworks going off, but I think I've got it.
All right, here we go. Well, listen, I've heard what I need to hear. I'm ready to begin the day. So before we do, though, go ahead and recite the prayer as it scrolls past you on the screen. Infatuator's Prayer.
Infatuator's Prayer. I do not
exist without the other, and the other does not exist without me.
As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon my enemy, I experience a lust that defies either.
Love into fear.
Love into fear.
Fear into hatred.
Fear into hatred. Hatred into lust. Lust into need.
That which delivers me destroys me.
That which delivers me destroys me.
That which destroys me delivers me.
That which destroys me delivers me.
Until form becomes
all of
formless.
Time until form becomes formless. Until the commotion of being gives way to eternal silence.
Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Have some fun out there, all right? The date has begun.
Hello, my friend, little baby.
Hello, I'm blessed to be in your presence.
It's my blessing. I'm here to serve. What can I do for you to reign in the new year?
I mean, I need to date. I need to find love, and I just don't know where to start.
Well, let's start with those resolutions, those things that people battle with all year. What are some things floating around in your beautiful, half-shaved-haired brain?
Well, I have to clean out my closet. I have to, I don't know. I want to graduate this year with my degree. I kind of want to just keep things going the way they are. I know I said that thing about dating, but like, I don't know. I'm still undecided.
You know, as an ethereal spirit, I can sense energy. That's the way that I communicate. You heard me during the prayer. I was making that guttural noise that you heard. That's me transcending words. Listen, I don't know if I can help you clean out your closet or graduate. And it sounded like a lot of hot air to date. But maybe I can help you actualize to put yourself in a better position for those things.
Okay. I'd like to actualize. I think that's a good direction.
What are you lacking when you sit down and you're alone with your thoughts?
I think energy.
Energy. Have you checked with your doctor? Do you have enough vitamin D?
I haven't
and vitamin B in your diet? Yeah, see. I would go to the doctor, see if you could possibly date one of the front office workers or the doctor. Shoot your shot everywhere you go. I'm going to set your New Year's resolutions for you. You tell me if you agree. Constantly shoot your shot. Tonight, walk outside, knock on a neighbor's door, shoot your shot. With me, you got 30 seconds, Duck. Shoot your shot.
I'd like to take you out on a nice date and probably be a little too honest to you.
No, Duck, scream it. Scream it that you want to take me out. Show me the passion.
I don't know.
Great, you have it in you. I see it. I see it in your ethereal penis.
Namaste, guys. Okay, Fighter's back in the corner. That is the date. Now that was a different one. That was a different one, and I'm sure we're going to get different reactions from our competitors because that was a completely different tonal situation. Let's start with competitor number 1, Duckonomics. How'd you feel about your performance that round?
I feel like I've been deflated, but
deflated. Interesting. Why deflated? What's going on?
Hopeless. Deflated because I just don't have anything left in me after that.
You're exhausted. You're exhausted and left with yourself. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, there's nothing left between me and the opponent. It's just me.
Wow.
I feel like.
Wow. Okay, well listen, thank you so much for your vulnerability. Let's go ahead and move on to player number 2. Player number 2, Gil Billy Deluxe. Talk to me right now about how you feel about your performance that round.
I'd first like to tell Duckonomics that now that I've been conjured and we've met, if you slap your balls 3 times, today or tomorrow, I will appear and we can continue this discussion. So you're not alone, my friend.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. And still competing.
I did what I came to Earth to do, Guru, which is to satisfy the whims of Earthlings on this blessed, glorious, inaugural, festive jettison into the new Mayan year.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Listen, I asked you for your performance. You gave me a little bit, and now you are competing even more. I'm going to have to ask you to back into your corner. Okay, Gil?
Gil Billy, yes.
Gil Billy, whatever. Back in your corner. I'm not going to ask you again, okay? There's such a thing as a sucker punch, you know, outside of the round itself. So I appreciate your intensity and your tenacity, but one more, I'm going to have to disqualify you. Put that tongue back. You messed that tongue. You put that. If you do that tongue thing one more time, you're out. Okay. All right, so no questions. I'm ready to enter the judges round. I'm serious about that tongue thing. You show that tongue one more time, you're done. You better eat carefully. Okay. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, this was a different situation. This was a different situation entirely. The Duckonomics reacted to the energy of Gil Billy Deluxe immediately, right? So Duckonomics, we saw, you know, polite, complex, introverted, conversational in the first round. Second round, we saw a new reaction to a new energy, and Duckonomics was putty in Gil Billy Deluxe's hands. Gil Billy Deluxe coming on all fronts, energetically, coming in, I want to take care of you, I want to hear about you. Sometimes in like a form of like maybe a therapist or a psychic tarot kind of thing, but either way, sexuality was included in that, and that in terms of that, Gil Billy Deluxe hit it out of the park. Hit it out of the park. Hit it out of the park. Now, Duckonomics, you proceeded to play with the strategy of what I call possum, right? You're like, I'm a hopeless piece of shit who's alone and my life is fucked up and I'm trying to finish the thing. I'm trying to finish the degree, but I want to find love. I don't want to find love. I want to finish the degree. No, I don't want to finish the degree. I want to find love. I'm hopeless. That was the vibe you gave. And in terms of a date, sometimes that works. Sometimes that works. But unfortunately for you, Duckonomics, that played exactly into Gil Billy Deluxe's exotic, nurturing, non-binary energy. And ultimately, Duckonomics, your strategy of the possum was leashed, was swaddled, was breastfed, and ultimately was defeated by our competitor, Gil Billy Deluxe. Namaste to Gil Billy Deluxe for walking out of here with the W. New round, new winner. Gil, how does it feel?
My tongue will come out during the dates. I assume you understand.
Now you played it close. I almost had to kick you the fuck out of here. Real quick, Duckonomics, strong competitor, but ultimately not strong enough. How does it feel to lose?
Not too surprising, considering the opponent.
Yeah, so you recognize that you were defeated.
I do.
Okay, well, listen. Namaste to you. I genuinely thank you for your energy and your presence here tonight. Duckonomics, congratulations on your singular win, and hopefully we'll see you competing again very soon. All right, namaste.
All right, namaste.
Namaste. All right, so guys, we got a question from Pepperoncini. Is gay Santa real? And that's just for the community, for everybody. Can we get a nice little poll going? I feel like that's poll worthy, right? Is gay Santa real? Yes, no. I can't say fuck in a thing. Just yes and no. How about let's keep it simple. All right, polls open in chat. A little fun one. Namaste. Is gay Santa real? Now, listen, let's award the points. And see who won. That's not right. 1 second. There we go. All right, so Doo-Doo Squirts put 33 down, walked out with 39. Space Cat 30 and 35. So this is what happens when the favorite wins. Everybody just gets a couple points because everybody knew it was going to happen. M. Robert Cop 30 and 35. Finally, M. Robert Cop getting a little bit something back after losing massive amounts of points. Berry Punch 24 and 28. Audie B 5 and 5.9. Dirty Sippy Cup 1,000 and 1,200. Borealis subpar. Disneyland Pimp and Pox Holiday putting a couple down and getting a couple back. Now who lost? Poor damn 15,000. Ouch. Is gay Santa real? What do we decide? Yes. Okay. Overturned Big Rig lost 5. Chromatic Mage lost 2.1. Pepperoncini lost 1,000. 13th. Juggalo lost 700, almost 800. Fallen Snack just 10. All right. So they were trying to get it back. Didn't work out. All right. So that's that. Listen, that was that round. 11:24 in the Central Time Zone. Okay. I would say we might have time just for one more. So guys, what that means, just to let everybody know what's going on right now, depending on how long this round goes, depending on how many questions we got to get through, depending on just how generally colorful the whole thing is, we might have only time for one more round. So, if that is the case, let's be clear. Right now, what we're sitting on is a 5-way tie. 5-way tie. Every single competitor that's played tonight has walked out with a W. And so that means that this final round is going to turn into a 6-way tie in which I will have to send 6 pieces of merch out to 6 different winners, or Gilbilly Deluxe will walk out of here as the champion. So Gilbilly Deluxe potentially playing for the championship right now. That's exciting stuff. You could not ask for a more exciting, well, I guess you could, it could be more exciting than that. But it's a good one. It's an exciting one, all right? So we do have what could be our final challenger of the night lined up. Let's go ahead and bring in our next round's challenger. Namaste. And again, questions, communal visions, override if you feel as if I'm about to make a wrong decision, and clear the board if you feel it. Now that would be funny. Clearing the board right now, that would be a funny thing to do, but we'll see. Mother Nipple Bottom sometimes wants to do it, but then starts second guessing herself because she feels like a meanie. Called you out. All right, guys, we got our second. We got our next contestant rocking and rolling in the Discord. There we go. They're on screen. Beautiful stuff. Again, handsome. This has been a boys' night, and I love to see it. And it makes me very disappointed in all the women of Explorations for letting the boys just really show up and show out all night with not a single challenger, not a single competitor. All right, so guys, join me.
My camera on?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Join me in welcoming what could be our final rounds Wait, 11:26? Maybe not. We'll see. What could be our final round's contestants? Let's go ahead and bring them on screen. All right. So, at player number 1, we know it's Gilbilly Deluxe, returning for his second round. Let's go ahead. Player number 2, go ahead and introduce yourself to chat.
Huh? Wait a second, I'm figuring it out. Hey, I'm in my car.
You're player 2.
Yeah, so legally my keys are in my trunk, so this is not, this is legal.
Okay, sounds good. So legally drunk in his car, namaste. We'll go ahead and
trunk, there was a court case that if they're in their trunk, it's okay.
There was a court case that said if it's in the trunk, there's absolutely no way that you could just kind of pop those keys in and kill a family of 5.
All right.
Namaste. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself to chat.
Oh, what's up, Logan the Brogan? I'm out and about. Woo-hoo!
Namaste, Logan the Brogan.
I love the hair, Duncan. You're looking suave. You're looking good.
Gilbilly Deluxe, and we know each other, Logan. We know.
Yeah, you want to kiss about it, huh?
Hey, fighters, back up. We're not competing just yet. Logan, so tell me, so you're out and about IRL, enjoying socialization, or at least experiencing it. Tell me, why'd you want to jump into infatuations tonight, brother?
Because Fram's a bitch. I'd like to shout out Creative Steve, by the way. Creative Steve's the realest motherfucker I know. Also, you too, Leslie. You're pretty cool.
Namaste to you. I like you. I like your vibe. So just to recap, shout out Creative Steve 69 and fuck Fram.
You know it, brother. You know it.
All right, namaste. So listen, thank you so much for sharing that. And Fram Weird with a communal vision, take your gay ass Neff beanie off before you talk to me.
You want to see my luscious fucking hair, bitch?
Is that a Will Neff beanie merch?
It's I put on the other thing. Can you see that?
No, I can't see it.
I got more lights in here than Lady Gaga.
Is that a? Well, hold on. What's that little thing on the hat?
Oh, it's a Carhartt. It's
Carhartt.
what the country guys do. Yeehaw!
Oh, so it's not okay. I thought when he said Neff beanie, I thought it was like Will Neff's merch or something.
Who?
Doesn't matter. Okay, I love that. Somebody clip that and send that to Will Neff. Let's go ahead and listen. Let's go to player 1. How are you feeling about this competitor? Different situation.
It is a bit complicated because I believe Logan has conjured me the last 5 years on this day and once on Halloween. So hopefully we can focus on the date and not the past. Hopefully.
Wow, cryptic but pregnant. Well, listen, I don't want to get in the way of this energy anymore, and I want to get as quickly to the date as possible. So what do you say we just start the prediction round? Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, now is your chance. Place your channel points where you think the winner will walk out with a win. Player number 2, Logan the Brogan, why should we be betting our points on you?
I was just told to be here. It's like when you get jury duty. It's kind of like, hey, I'm gonna show up because I feel obligated to.
Interesting. Weird energy. All right, but I like it. It asks more questions than it answers. Let's go ahead and go to Gilbilly Deluxe. Why should we be putting our points on you?
You shouldn't, honestly. You should put them all on Logan here. He's been the bane of my existence for 6 years.
6 years, and why is that?
Because he gets drunk every New Year's, and then he slaps his balls 3 times. I appear, and then I'm at his whim until he sobers up, which is usually a week later.
I put him in the bathtub.
Namaste. All right, listen, I've got enough information out of the both of you. Let's enter the day. We've already got a question from chat to ask after this round's over, but listen, before we do that, we got to get to this date. You ready?
Ready.
All right, so just recite the prayer as it passes on the screen before you. I do not exist without the other, and the other does not exist without me. As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon my enemy, I experience a lust that defies either. Love into fear, fear into hatred, hatred into lust, lust into need. That which delivers me destroys me. That which destroys me delivers me. For all of time, until form becomes formless, until the commotion of being gives way to eternal silence. Namaste. All right, guys, give it all up. Have some fun out there while you're at it. The date has begun.
What do you have to say for yourself, Logan?
Do you mind if I eat a Reese's real quick? I was given a Reese's earlier.
Same old Logan. Go ahead.
You can like start the conversation. I'm gonna open this up.
I just don't understand you. You've made New Year's resolutions the past 5 years. You got anything to say this year?
I like peeling a little slutty wrapper off the Reese's before I eat it. You know, it's like a little tease, like a little foreplay. It's like, oh, ooh, tasty. You know, makes me feel something. Makes me feel good.
The barriers they've always been the problem, you throwing up these barriers. You think
There's
levity and jokes
there.
replaces real connection.
Wait. I'm gonna wave it. All right. Hey, no, I'm sorry. I like your hair tonight. Your hair looks good tonight.
Yet again, deflection. No matter what I've tried the last 5 years, you've been an impossible nut to crack because you won't open. You won't let me in so that you can move on from the pain. Are you going to let me in tonight?
No, I mean, so what said pain we're talking. By the way, I love you. Your energy is crazy, and like we're going off character right now, but like you always bring it, dude. You come in here and you're
yet
just
another
like,
deflection, Logan. How can I share with you my ethereal energy if you continue to throw up walls?
I'm not throwing up walls. I'm just complimenting your character as a person and/or whatever you're playing right now.
And now you're defending the deflection.
For this fucking reason.
It's textbook narcissistic, just self-degradation. And I'm trying my best to save you and help you resolute for 2026.
Why are your ribbons off-centered? That's bothering me. I'll eat an egg. I'm like a little egg right now.
Can I help you plan your toast at least? Do you have it all nailed down?
Okay, we got 30 seconds. 2026 resolutions. What are yours? Let's go.
I'm an ethereal spirit, Logan. I don't have resolution. My only goal is to help you become something better than you are next year, which is
mine is
impossible.
to be a better person, but I don't know how to achieve that. And honestly, the more vaguer you make it, the more you can be at the end of the year like, yeah, I achieved that. Yeah, I did that. You know, so I'm gonna do that.
Can your goal be to eat the second Reese's? How about that? Let's start small. Go ahead. Great. We accomplished your goal.
Namaste.
Great.
That's the date. All right. That was the date. That was I wouldn't say wild. Maybe not the best word, but the energy was all over the place between you guys. And namaste. I appreciate the presence and the energy tonight. So thank you so much to both of our competitors. Thank you to all of our male competitors. Every single competitor tonight has been, for the most part, not completely. This isn't a clean statement, but for the most part has been a straight man. And I just want that to be perfectly clear to everyone. All our gays and girls who have just kind of laid down on the ground to let the men walk all over them tonight. I want that dynamic to be perfectly clear among everyone.
They're kissing somebody.
It's not here. They could be kissing someone here and they're not. You can kiss someone on FaceTime, whatever. Well, listen, let's get back into the date. Let's do a little bit of a performance review. Let's start with Logan. Logan, talk to me. How your performance that round? How did you feel about your individual performance in that day?
I just checked the time, and I gotta go in like less than 10 minutes. But I feel good. I feel fine. I feel dandy. I feel like I'm gonna shimmy my shoulder. I'm gonna drink some champagne at midnight.
All right.
I didn't see no.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, Gil, how'd you feel about your performance?
I tried my best. I've been doing this for eternity. Guru, listen, I would respectfully like to resign. I feel like the energy that Logan's been doing this. He's going to do it until he dies. He's going to circle back. He's going to ruin his chances on becoming a better person every year. And I'm tired of it. He's the worst human being on the planet.
Namaste.
And
we got a couple questions before we move on. Pepperoncini. Okay, so the first one for Pepperoncini, and this goes to both of you guys. I'm not going to read this twice because it's kind of long. Pepperoncini, fuck. Ding dong, balls and tits. Let me be real clear now, just for shits. There's just one thing I want to eat. Let me put this on repeat. Buns, but not the kind you're thinking. Huh? With a hole that's always stinking? Nah, I'm talking about bread, bitch please. With a motherfucking patty and melted cheese. How now, brown cow? Get in my mouth right now. If you don't, there's gonna be murder. Give me fucking cheeseburger. Contestants, what's your favorite food? Gil. No, Logan, shut up. Logan, quiet. Gil, what's your favorite food?
Gay McDonald's.
Okay, beautiful. And what's your order at Gay McDonald's?
As many over 18 penises that are currently working.
You're trying to suck everybody's dick at Gay McDonald's.
And put them in the fryer.
Fry them, bread them, fry them, and suck the breading off, and then you get into the burn tissue on the penis.
Humans are horrible, yeah. Put them all in the fryer.
Interesting.
And then see what comes out. Make them ethereal like me.
All right. Well, now, okay, Logan the Brogan, what's your favorite food?
I was eating a Reese's earlier, Guru. It was pretty good. That's not my favorite, but it's what I was eating.
Okay, I've got everything. Oh, we got one more question. For Gil, where were you on the day Tony Hawk landed the world's first 900 during overtime at the X Games 5 vert competition?
You remember that bicyclist that had one of his testicles removed?
Yes.
It was not Tony Hawk.
No, that wasn't. He's not a bicyclist.
Lance Armstrong, that's who it was. I was in Lance Armstrong's. Shut the fuck out!
Logan.
I was in Armstrong's other ball.
All right, now Logan, let's go to you. Where were you on the day Tony Hawk landed the world's first 900 during overtime at the X Games 5 vert competition?
In my mind, Carrot Top was a snowboarder before he became a comedian.
All right, listen, I'm going to make this real short, real sweet. Listen, I thought this was, Logan, I thought you had this. You were fun, you were playful.
I quit. I don't want to be here.
Hush. Now, Gil, you were losing the entire round. He called you out. He said, this isn't honest. You're not being honest. Logan wanted to break the character, wanted to connect, and you kept doing a fucking bit. And then Logan absolutely pooped in his diaper, though, when he started talking about resolutions. We just spent a week and a half talking about not doing resolutions, looking for the opposite of resolutions. That was a flagrant disrespect to me, the host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Logan. So this win is going to Gil. Gil, I know you're sick of this, but you won again. Gil, so far the winner tonight. Namaste. How does it feel?
I just got a day and a half to fucking party with y'all, and then I got to go back and wait another 363 and a half days.
Okay, Logan, you lost. How does it feel?
I'm gonna drink some champagne. fuck you. Just kidding. I love you, Guru. Happy New Year. 2026, new year, new me. I love you. Okay, bye.
Okay, goodbye. Namaste. Logan, you're a menace. Logan's a menace. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard for the channel points. All right, so we got Gramble Liquor, 13, walking out with 33. M. Robert, I can't believe, really? I didn't even realize who was the favorite. Logan was the favorite? That's nuts. Y'all are crazy. Well, actually, he did almost have it until the very end. So, Gramble Liquor, 13 and 33. M. Robert Cop, 10 and 25. Congrats. Still on overall loss for tonight, though, M. Robert. Nindy New, 5 and 12. Ravioli, 6 and 17, 1.7. Laser Focus, 307. Disneyland, Pox, Impulse, and Sir Dudu Squirts, all walking out with a handful. Losers, Framyard, loser. Space Cat 3, another huge loss, 10,000. Borealis Black, another big loss, 10K. Audie B, 8,000. Creative Steve, 2. Chromatic Mage, 2,000. Fall Snack, a handful. Okay. Interesting stuff. So let's see. Do we have another competitor lined up? Okay, well, I think we got one more. Guys, we got one more for tonight. One more for tonight. So listen, let's make it obvious though. Tonight, the winner, the only competitor, and this could have been anybody who stepped up, the only competitor that was able to get enough wins to be the champion with only 2 victories was Gilbilly Deluxe. So Gilbilly Deluxe will be receiving a piece of merch in the mail. Lord knows what it'll be. We'll figure it out between us two. Gilbilly Deluxe walking out with 2 W's and a championship for tonight. But we do have a last second challenger. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Beautiful. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen any Infatuations of the past, chances are you've seen this competitor. And we've got our work cut out for us in this last round before the new year in the Central Standard Time Zone. Well, was it, you guessed Gilbilly Deluxe's penis, XXV. You guessed the penis. Is it a penis or is his penis a vagina? Anyway, guys, join me in welcoming our contestants for the final round of New Year's Infatuations. Namaste. Namaste. So player number 1, we got Gilbilly Deluxe. Player number 2, some of us are familiar with you and your work, but go ahead and introduce yourself to chat for those of us that maybe don't know you quite as well.
I'm Dinky, the Dick Destroyer. Hee 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 hee.
Namaste. Dinky, the Dick Destroyer. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your deal, huh?
Well, for one, simply, I'm a crazy killer clown. Hee 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 hee.
Namaste, a crazy killer clown. What makes you different than a normal clown that likes laughing and being at parties?
Well, to me, the things that people would find to be crazy or twisted or fudged up, I find those sorts of things to be, well, normal.
Wow. So to put it simply, for those of us that are maybe a little more normal-minded, for you, because you're a twisted mind, bad things are good and good things are bad. Is that accurate?
That's right. You got it, Guru.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, thanks for joining us in this last round, Dinky, the Dick Destroyer. I can't thank you enough for being here. Now, Gilbilly Deluxe, how does it feel to go up a competitor of a different kind this round?
Guru, I'm sorry. I can't do this. Okay, I can't fucking do this. I don't fuck with clowns and I don't fuck with VR shit. I'm not gonna be able to do this, okay?
All right, chat, go ahead and predict your victor. This round, who's walking out with the W? Dinky, why should we be putting our votes on you tonight?
You shouldn't be putting your votes for me.
Why not?
Because I wouldn't like that.
But wouldn't like it, that means you would like it, right?
But then also, it's the opposite where I'm also talking about you should be giving me the votes is the opposite of that too.
Oh my gosh. All right, Gilbilly Deluxe. I know you're feeling a little emotional right now, but why should we be voting for you?
Yeah, Guru, this Duncan, I was trying to do something magic for y'all for the New Year's, and I can't fucking deal with this shit.
And this shit being what?
Being a AI fucking procedurally generated clown killer. I had sex with a juggalette during the pandemic. I got COVID herpes, and they've never gone away.
Well, Duncan is the favored winner, even just, maybe because of, in spite of, but maybe because of that little emotional outburst. Let's go ahead and recite the prayer and enter the dating round. Infatuator's prayer.
Infatuator's prayer.
I do not exist without the other, and the other does not exist
I don't
without
exist
me.
without the other.
As I gaze upon my
the
lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and
exist,
body. As I look upon my enemy, I
as I
experience a
gaze
lust that
upon my
defies me.
lover, and
Love
then
into
the
fear.
fries, love
Fear
into
into
fear,
hatred.
fear into
Hatred into lust.
hatred, hatred into
Lust
lust.
into need.
Lust
That
into
which
need,
delivers me destroys me. That which destroys me delivers me.
Okay,
For
all of the time until form is formless,
until the commotion of being
and it
gives
gives way to eternal
Namaste.
silence.
All right, namaste, guys. You
Namaste.
have some fun out there. The date's begun.
No.
Do you like twisted things, or do you like things that are normal?
Normal?
That's different than me.
Do you like puppies?
I like puppies so that I can kill them with a bloody knife. How about you? Do you like puppies or bloody knives?
I love puppies.
And by love, do you mean that you hate them?
I love them. I want to hug them and kiss them.
That's different from me. I want to do killing of them.
Can you stop laughing for a minute?
It's hard, but I also want to respect your boundaries. Ho 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 ho!
What is that? Was that like a half laugh, half chuckle? Can you just refrain from all of those things? Your
That
joy.
was me. I was doing Santa because I did Santa earlier this year, so I fell back on an old classic. Ho 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 ho!
Was it White Elephant?
No, I was working at the mall as a Santa Claus, and then when the kids would come and sit on my lap, I would stab them with a bloody knife.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Well, to me, hate is love. So in a way, to me, actually, I'm being loved. I don't like love. I like hate. So in a way, I do like it because I don't normally like hate.
You're very confusing. Would you kill me if you had the chance?
I would love to kill you with a bloody knife. And by love, of course, I mean I would hate to do it. And by hate, I mean I would love to.
I don't like this, Guru. Guru, come in and get me.
I would kill the guru too if he got between us. Ho 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 ho.
Come and get me and save me.
I would get out 100 bloody knives and throw them at him. And
I
then
don't
stab him all
want to be
over
here.
again.
I just want to be in my bed. I just want to be laying down and away from this.
To you, this seems like a nightmare, but to me, it's simply a dream.
Guru, come back now! Please! Happy New Year, Guru!
I like candy and McDonald's. Ho 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 ho.
All right, that's the date. All right, fighter's back in your corner. Namaste. Now that was a colorful date if I've ever seen one. Guys, can we give some namaste in chat for our final 2 competitors for the evening, huh? Namaste, guys. Blessings and namaste. Very fun. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, all male infatuation tonight. Huge embarrassment for all women in the program. And for all, especially if you're non-binary and you didn't step up tonight, you are a pussy. Namaste to my non-men tonight. Let this be an informative and educational experience for you to be dominated like this, as it should be. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is a fun date. Duncan, no longer Gilbilly Deluxe. How did you feel about your performance tonight? Talk to me.
What performance?
Okay. And Dinky the Dick Destroyer, how did you feel about your performance this round?
It felt bad. Ho 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 ho.
And by bad, you mean good?
That's what I mean. Ho 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 ho.
Okay. Okay, beautiful stuff. So we do have a couple questions to get through. First of all, we have a shout out from Fram Weard, explorer and producer and brother of Devoted Life, Fram Weard, saying, for real though, shout out Logan the Brogan for taking a break from jacking off in the bar bathroom to come compete for us. So shout out Logan the Brogan. If you can imagine for a moment him in a small bar bathroom just jacking off real fast, jacking off his penis super fast.
Spitting on it, yeah.
Spitting on it, trying to get tap water from the sink to lube up his hand and just jacking off so fast you wouldn't even believe it. Shout out Logan the Brogan, and thank you so much, Fram.
Guru, I'm Ace, so you're crossing a boundary with me. Ho,
okay,
ho, ho, ho.
Then we've got a question from Coco Macabro, coming back on over to Twitch from YouTube, saying, contestant number 2, can we go on a date after the stream and talk about all twisted things?
We can talk about twisted things, like me twisting a bloody knife into your back. Ho, 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 ho.
And then the ho-ho-ho from Santa. You still doing that?
Well, Duncan asked me not to laugh because it was bothering and I wanted to respect his boundaries. Because I want to respect all the boundaries except the one that I'm going to violate when I stab him with a bloody knife.
Interesting. Okay. And then let's go ahead and throw that on over to you too. Are you willing to date like literally anybody in the chat right now, Duncan?
Yeah. Except for fucking imaginary clowns that'll never leave me.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much to Jaltzy for resubbing. Jaltzy, namaste to you. Thank you so much for the fourth month sub in a row. Namaste and blessings to you. So listen, I've seen what I need to see, heard what I need to hear. I'm ready to make my judgment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was a colorful one to go out on. And really, honestly, the victor is very clear to me. It was very clear at the very beginning. If just a real quick word of advice to any of the severely mentally ill people that watch this program. If you are going on a date and you're wondering whether to have an emotional and mental breakdown at the beginning of the date, don't.
Guru, you knew this was happening.
Do not. If you're considering of employing the sexual strategy of pulling hair out of your head, shitting your pants, and crying, don't. Act normal. So this is one of the times where somebody having a very genuine mental breakdown like Duncan was just kind of walked like a dog by a goddamn digital clown. A digital clown made more coherent sense, provided a sexual, outlet, is a coherent sexual being, very clearly molested, very clearly abused as a child, and there's all this twisted stuff, right, is coming from that. But it makes a certain amount of sense where you should have had like the cops called on you, Duncan. That was crazy. Not
again. Not tonight.
Well, luckily this was simulated and not real. So listen, you lost, Duncan. You got 2 W's. You're going to get the merch, but you ultimately were defeated by Dinky the Dick Destroyer.
Whatever.
Namaste and congratulations to Dinky the Dick Destroyer, winning for the first time on Infatuations.
actually won before, but then Kook cleared me from the board. Hello, hello.
Oh, did you officially win one last time?
I officially won them because they did it too late, and I still won.
Clown.
Okay, well, Duncan, you just got
enough.
you just got butt fucked on the internet, so.
Not by me, because I don't do that sort of thing.
You got butt fucked by an asexual clown.
And who butt fucked me?
An asexual clown made of digital pixels. All right, that's enough from Duncan. Oh wait, what did I just do? Oh, I just kicked the wrong person out. Well, both of you go back. Namaste. Namaste to Dinky the Dick Destroyer and Duncan, aka Gilbilly Deluxe, and Duckonomics and Barry Punch and Charles Penis and I'm forgetting what's the other guy's name? I forgot it. The Tao, you did a great job. Guys, we had some really tremendous performances from straight men tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, Infatuations with Leslie. So guys, can we give some namaste? Please, can we get some amens for the straight men of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, please. Namaste. And guys, we're looking at how much time we got. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. How much time we got? I don't get seconds. Windows sucks dick. I hate Windows so much. Namaste. Well, let's see who won as we count down. So Duncan put in 25, won 150,000. Jelty 2015. Chromatic Mage 2013. Creative Steve 2011. Borealis, Weed Bong, Pox, and Duckonomics all walking out with a handful. Namaste to you. Oh, hell yeah. Girl, come on. Or, roommate, come here.
Girl.
Roommate, guys, we're in the final seconds of 2025. Go ahead and give a hello and a couple emotes to the straight men of Explorations, but also Mish, even though she could have participated and competed and kind of honestly just kind of lost by default by not competing.
I would never go on a date with anyone in chat.
How much time we got? I have no fucking idea.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the thing. Guys, beautiful infatuations tonight. Special congratulations to Duncan for getting us across the finish line. Thank you all for being here for a very special infatuations. Namaste, guys. We did it. Another year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Or whatever. It might be a very unhappy New Year for many of you.
Miserable New Year!
Namaste. Let's be honest. Blessings. Namaste. Thank you so much for the beautiful little prosecco.
You're welcome.
Hold on 1 second. Namaste. I'll drink it. Namaste. Okay. Blessings and namaste, everybody. How are we doing, right? Namaste. New year, new champion. Are we genuinely, in your heart of hearts, I know we talk about you're done, so you're just done.
Oh, you were talking to me?
You can leave. You can leave.
I didn't know you were talking to me.
I was just talking out loud. I didn't know if you wanted to hang out or what your deal was, but you're done?
Are you done?
I mean, I've got a couple minutes. I'm going to wind down in just a second.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to wind down with my community.
I want a quesarito.
You can make that happen. Namaste.
Can I hear it?
Hear what?
The clank.
I mean, you can hear it. You mean
on a hear it?
Do you mean a computer? Do you want to go
Can you hear it on the computer if it's clanking?
I don't kiss roommates, and I wouldn't do anything sexual, even a kiss, because I'm committed to masturbating. So it's called self-love. I'm tired of the word masturbation. Can we talk for a second about the term masturbation? It's got a hideous connotation to it. It's called self-love. I'm done. I'm done hiding. I'm done. Not that I've hidden for years.
What's
I've been
the connotation of masturbation?
That it's bad. That it's stupid. It's actually awesome.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Oh, you know, everybody's got some shit to say about. And fellas, listen, we got a lot of real weirdos in the chat right now. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, so when people clock you as a weird little introverted masturbator, how does it feel, right? How does it feel? Does it feel like they think they're celebrating your self-love, or does it feel like they're judging you? Hate you all. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You're trapped by your own retarded little mind. You need to, I've been believing in you for so long, and here you are, horny. When you should be horny for yourself. For every little comment I want to say about express horniness, I want to see you express, yeah, I'm chubbed up. I'm on Discord and I'm chubbed up again.
Don't do that.
I mean, that can also, we've got a rule that you can't be too horny in chat. There's a TOS thing. My retarded mind is free use, says Duncan did it. I brag about my maturation at work. Selfie cub shot tributes. I guess, yeah, we're sort of building up the energy to just kind of be done right now, right? Well, your energy is crazy right now. Your energy is insane right now.
You're being fucking crazy.
You're being insane right now.
I think the connotation of the word masturbation is just masturbating.
That's beautiful. Listen, look at this. This from Chromatic Mage. Pin it. Put it on a shirt. I'm the right level of horny.
That should be on a shirt.
Yeah, when the cops come knocking on your door and start asking you a bunch of questions, this is the only answer. Your rights. Know your rights. Know your rights. Know that you can legally just say, I'm the right level of horny, officer, and they legally have to leave you alone. Namaste.
That's not true.
It is 100% true.
That's not true.
It's 100% true. You should go to.
What should I do?
You should go to study the law in school like I have.
You didn't study law.
Yes, I did.
You studied the fucking tuba.
No, that's not true. I also studied the tuba. That was a passion of mine. We're not taking calls. You're out of your damn mind. You're out of your goddamn mind.
No, we'll take calls.
What? You're just saying that because the opposite of what I said. Your vibe is terrible. You have an insane and terrible.
Open the line.
Toxic. This is toxic. This is disgusting.
We're taking
New Year's calls.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Okay, well, on that note, that's the opposite of what we need. That's the goddamn opposite of what we need.
We're gonna take a call.
Special thanks, special namaste to everybody who's being here tonight. We'll not be taking calls. There's no fucking way on earth. Yeah, there's no button for calls.
What about,
Don't hit the buttons. Wow, thanks.
For you.
I didn't do anything.
You're a loser.
The gradient of blue to black is a loser.
It's you. It matches your turtleneck.
You have a shitty attitude and a terrible energy.
I want to order a quesarito.
Is that why you came in here? Do you think I've got a fucking payphone in here? Go order a quesarito.
What do we do?
We go back to this screen.
How do I make it forced gay?
Okay, let's get a nice little raid going.
Now what?
This is absolutely.
You should add a Mish button.
Who's even streaming right now? I don't have shit up.
No one, loser.
I don't have shit up.
No one is streaming.
Who should we raid? Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to my explorers with me tonight on Infatuations, to all the competitors. Jeltsy gifting 5 community subs at the last second. Jeltsy.
I thought that said
Namaste to Jeltsy right now for the really beautiful contribution tonight. I can't thank you enough. Thanks so much to Jeltsy. Extremely generous, Jeltsy. Thank you to my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Everybody who takes advantage of the exclusive materials in my inner circle.
I do not exist without the other, and
Me's
the other
just hitting
does not
goddamn
exist without
buttons.
me. As I gaze upon my lover, I wish to slaughter their mind and body. As I look upon
Who's
my
the most
enemy,
problematic
I
raid we can make
experience
right now? Who's
a
the most
lust
problematic,
that
fucked
defies
up raid that we can
love
make
into
right now?
fear, fear into hatred, hatred into lust, lust into need. That which delivers me destroys me. That which destroys me delivers me. For all time.
Until form becomes formless.
Until the... I can't see it. Namaste.
All right, so we got a raider.
And then what?
We got an explorer. We're raiding an explorer right now.
And then what?
And then we're gonna be done because
then
you're
what?
fucking up the vibe right now.
I made the vibe 10 times better.
No.
You just did a shit job.
No, that was a
Making it
tremendous show.
up. You did a bad job. You're a terrible host.
You're a whore.
I think you're ungrateful for all that you have in this community.
I'm ungrateful.
You're ungrateful.
I am trying to give you the most effective personal power program that's ever been created.
I think you're ungrateful to your community, to the contributions
Ungrateful.
that I have given over the
What do they
years.
give me? What do they give me?
I said that I have
Open your
given-
eyes.
You're being ungrateful.
Open your damn ass eyes.
Can someone drop like 10K to the PayPal so that I can move out?
Namaste, guys. We're taking this on over to Zilchnu. Listen, we got an explorer streaming IRL. Okay, that's enough. That's fucking enough. All right, namaste, guys. We'll be back. I don't know. We'll be back. Probably. I'm gonna take some studio time this weekend. I might stream on Saturday, but we'll be back definitely next week. You're not gonna listen or remember anything that I'm saying right now. Namaste. Let's take this over to Zilchnu. Explorer Zilchnu. Namaste, everybody. Thanks for being here. Happy or not happy 2026, and congratulations, Duncan did it.